Age 20?
You are a group of adventuring three, Aslan, Julia, and Tatiana. Um, you recently had to leave your cleric behind because he got the hots for a lady, and so he kind of like moved into this nearby church so he could like woo her. We'll see if that works out later. So you're still in an adventuring party, and you're used to having a cleric, to heal you and stuff like that. Because staying alive is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys are in this tiny town after an poison ivy incident of Burdusk, and you have decided, "Oh yes, please, let's get a cleric. That sounds great." Um,
I'm super untrained in nature.
um, and so like you ask around, and there's this hardy woman, standing behind this bar at a tavern, and she's like cleaning a glass. It's like you haven't really hit it during rush hour, so like it's a pretty slow hour or something
Mhm.
like that. And she's cleaning up, getting ready for the next rush. And she goes, "Well, I think I heard of one passing through. She's a little dark." Um
Are you being racist?
no, she's literally dark. Like have you ever okay, have you guys ever been to the mall?
What's a mole?
Um, of course.
Um, Furniture store?
Is that a type of fish?
This cleric, she looks like she went to Hot Topic.
Uh, is this like the warlock of clerics?
Is that a different type of fish?
Is that where they get the fire spells? The books on fire spells?
No, it's surprisingly it's like where the warlocks that are trying to play it up, it's like where they shop.
Oh.
Basically, yeah.
So, black bathrobe. Okay.
No, no, no. It's a snuggie.
Oh.
Is that
Comfort's
another type of
important, I
fish?
suppose. Comfort is important.
Anyway, so I saw her. She was talking about heading over to Prosker, which is a town a little bit to the east of Burdusk. It's about 4 or 5 days travel.
Is it out near the sea?
What? Sorry, what?
Is that out near the sea?
No, but if you keep on going, uh, through Prosker, you will get to the Dragon Coast.
Nice.
By the way, is your throat okay? You sound kind of strangled.
It's what happens when you decide to smoke before you hit your teens.
Oh my, you should
Is
go
this
see a
sound
healer
effect
about
poison
that.
ivy?
Maybe you need a cleric.
No, unfortunately, there's nothing any celestial being, lawful or evil can do. I've resigned myself to my fate and my bad choices as a young child.
I'm fairly certain you would do an absolute amazing Batman.
It's kind of heavy for a first meeting, but okay.
I can't see Michelle's face. This
I
is
can't
sad.
either. Show us
Sorry.
your face, Michelle.
The audio was lagging, so I've turned it off.
Okay.
I'll try again in maybe like 10 minutes. I feel like
Sure.
other people are awake right now, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just hit them until they fall asleep, and then you can use all the internet you like.
That is usually a good plan of doing stuff. Yes. Hitting people until they fall asleep. Wink.
Well,
Oh,
if that's what you like to do at night
by
with
the
friends
way,
and family.
sorry. I wanted to ask you if my character can have like, there are like those pipes that like only blow bubbles. I would like to have one of those.
you want to fix your Lockean pipe.
Am I the best
Yes.
one?
I forgot to describe this woman barkeep. She does in
Is she
fact
hot?
have a Holmesium bubble pipe in her mouth that is unlit, shall we say, and she's just gnawing on the mouthpiece.
Mm.
Same pipe.
I wonder where she
Do we
gets
have
them
the
from.
same pipe?
What?
So can I have a pipe like that?
I can point you the way to where you can get one of these fine pipes. Yeah.
Please do.
All right, so you go out and you take a left at Hanger Street.
What a fascinating street name.
Go past Body Alley. You don't want to stop there.
And
They sell shit pipes.
wait, what? We're getting a bubble pipe that blows bubbles, and you're telling us not to go where they sell shit pipes?
Yes.
That's disturbing.
Well,
I-
specifically, they sell shit pipes. They are made of shit.
Yes, I
that's
would
what I thought you
assume those
meant.
would
Yeah.
taste dreadful indeed.
You don't want to put that anywhere near your mouth.
While
Unless
we're
that's
Is
what
talking
that-
you're
pipes-
into.
so
Is
while
this how
we're
you
talking
lost your
pipes,
voice?
No, it was smoking. I had to kick the habit.
While we were talking pipes, I read this story a while back of this old busybody wizard who would go and mess with people and like pull them on quests and stuff. And he had this pipe, and like you blow it, and like different, and like the smoke would come out, and it would have different shapes and stuff that you could turn it into. Can I get one of those while we're doing pipes?
I mean, I guess it's
I mean,
like
I don't actually want to.
you said it was a wizard who did that? Man,
Yeah.
like I could do that if I had an enchanted pipe. I mean, let's be
I
real.
mean,
Like
it's
I can
usually
press,
easier
I
to
can
do
press
it, don't know?
digitate a fake pipe right now, and then like I can also press to digitate some smoke coming out of it with like a little bit of.
I am very
I'm
impressed that you were
I'm
able to
actively
say
doing
that
it.
word. I
I'm-
cannot say that word.
I'm actively doing it.
Really prove it.
I've
Press
I've-
the pititation.
I've pressed digitated a pipe,
Press the
and I'm
pititation.
currently blowing it
Press the pigeon.
while smoke comes out, and it is forming different animals. See, I would like to have this, but like real maybe.
Like,
But like
Re-
then it also
like-
I don't actually
like
want that
real,
because
like
smoking is
real,
bad.
real,
Really?
like
This is fake.
real,
This is gonna go
real,
away in
real.
however long cantrips last.
So this is a deep-throated valley girl.
This is deeper than I expected.
Look, the place that I'm sending you to only gives you fake pipes.
Yeah.
But if you want to prestidigitate your magic-y bubbles, go for it. But I'm sending you to a place that sells like good, authentic bubble pipes.
Right, is
Yes,
the cleric is the
I'm only
cleric
interested
where
in the
pipes are?
bubbles.
Is the cleric where the pipes are?
No. No, they're by this. They're up the way, from what I've been told.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we'll lead you right. You get your pipes.
I have no interest in a pipe. I don't smoke.
It's a bubble pipe, ma'am.
I'm interested in the bubbles.
There is no smoke to be had unless you prestidigitate it.
The prestidigitation? Yes.
No, you're saying it wrong.
The prestidigitation, yes.
No,
Is
no,
it
no, you're saying it
prestidigitation?
wrong. It's prestidigitation.
The prestidigitation, yes.
Is this a curse? Are you cursed? not, not to be able to say it?
No, I can't say anonymity either.
What?
Nimminimminit?
Batman.
Anonymity?
And then
The fish thing.
Poseidon.
Ugh.
Got it.
Poseidon. I can say, is that what it's called? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
It's Pisces. No, it's not Poseidon. It's Pisces.
Pisces.
What fish thing?
The anonymity, the thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that either.
That's not a fish thing.
Oh, you mean ammonia?
We're not gonna get past this conversation.
Honestly, I'm betting on it.
Quick, let's go.
What's the wager? What's the wager?
Oh, no, I'm not. No wager. No deal.
Oh. Right. Okay, Aslan, let's get you a bubble pipe. And, let's see. I need to roll strength just to lift Aslan up. Is he not quite light?
I'm pretty sure he's under 200 pounds, and you're strong enough to lift
Okay.
that.
Oh no.
Aslan over one shoulder. Tatiana?
Aslan, do you want to be
Oh.
lifted?
That would be very convenient.
Oh yeah, I swoon in her hands.
Big
Hold up.
beefy Julia, and you just swoon this length thing,
I
and
hop
you're
up onto the other shoulder.
here's what happens actually. You guys lift him up, but he goes limp like a rag doll as he just kind of like drapes his hand upon his forehead and just dramatically swoons.
Like yes, a strong woman.
And Julia just looks like puffs up and just like, yeah, my bitches.
And as you
Yes.
go, you see this barkeep who you never even asked for your name. You guys are quite rude, I have to admit, but that's fine. Anyway, so
know
she
what-
watches
what's
after
inside.
you, still cleaning the same mug with the same rag and going, "Man, those guys are gonna get themselves killed someday."
The other thing, before we go, are we got to the
Foreshadowing.
door?
I
That's
mean,
nice.
don't
So-
we all eventually? So.
I mean, like, except for Tatiana, but we'll see.
Well, we're at the door, by the way. The issue with that is obviously the doors are a little small, so I put both of them down, propped against the doorway, open the door, get out the door, lift them back up again, and walk out.
Yeah, she definitely says, like, you guys are gonna die after you're gone, but sure.
And
I
I mean,
mean-
no, Julia's just walking down Hang Street, and then she's passing by
the ride.
She's heading past Body Alley.
It's an actual store. It's not actually like a road or anything. It's like we sell
Ooh.
pipes here, Body Alley, which is why they sell shit pipes.
Oh,
Maybe
I
do
see.
the upkeep in the
Yeah,
rain.
like a
Hey.
Go there. I'm not that intrigued by the idea.
So Bruce, so
Do they
fancy
sell bone
had a
pipes?
terrible
Oh
experience.
yeah,
Hey.
Wait.
I'm like,
of
I like-
all kinds. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Push off a cliff.
Hey,
I would imagine that Aslan, that this is not the first time that Julia has picked up Aslan because he was being too slow at something.
Yeah, you
So-
guys have probably been traveling for like a month or so, maybe a little bit longer.
So I make
Although
myself
Julia gets
comfortable,
some stuff out of this as well.
and then like pointing at them, being like, "Ooh, now go that way, now that way, turn in there." And stuff like
Wait,
Julia's
no, I
just-
said turn that way. Wait, no, wait.
No, Julia's going with it. Julia
Oh.
uses them to kind of see
Aw.
things over the stalls and all that. Because,
Aw.
but together they're about 12 feet tall at this point, height-wise. So,
I have to ask:
So-
is Tatiana standing on Julia's shoulders, or is
she could be.
she just like sitting there, like on a giant shoulder kind of thing, except like they're the same size,
lounging.
or like
Excuse you. Julia's maybe shorter than both of them, but she is stocky, Bill, and she is solid.
yeah, she is a refrigerator. Yeah, she's 5 feet.
Oh, do you also do core damage?
Yeah, I've been looking at things.
You guys go and she never actually told you the name of the place, but like you assume this is the place once you've like walked a little while after passing by Body Alley, and you
Oh,
come
almost coming out of
to you come to this store, and you're pretty sure you've got the right place considering the fact that the sign has a big pipe instead of like a name, and it's got
Mhm.
bubbles coming out of it.
Ah,
But like
So
I'm
not the
so-
kind of bubbles that you would expect. It's like, you know those helium columns of bubbles? It's on Mythbusters.
Tatiana's just sleeping on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Lift her up.
Tatiana's sleeping. Okay.
oh, adorable.
yes, I
Actually,
thought-
no. Elves can't sleep.
I meditate on the shoulders.
There we go.
No, she's
Pretend
like
she's
taking
asleep.
sleep.
Aesthetically, she pretends she's asleep.
No, can this be like Tatiana like has spent a considerable amount of time convincing us that yes, elves do sleep, or like with a special elf she does sleep.
Sure, let's go
So
with that.
she keeps like faking sleep, and we're like, no way. And then she has been like very consistent about it, and we're like, really? Wow. So
And
this is what's happening.
everyone else just assumes that she's like a half elf that's just a shade too close to being human, and
Yeah.
is this sleeping. Which freaks us out when she correctly guesses what happened the last couple of hours and can tell who exactly wrote in her face with, permanent ink, but, none of us actually consider that maybe if she's lied to us. She's our teammate, of course she's telling us the truth. No, she didn't steal that car.
So,
No, she didn't drive into the ocean. Basically, we're at the moment here, for whatever reason, we've just kind of stopped for a minute. Tatiana is sleeping on Julia's shoulders. I think Aslan's still astride either one of her biceps, and she's just
Yes.
kind of reaching out and just popping the bubbles, and Aslan's just, I think, trying to not fall over while also popping bubbles, I assume. I don't know what Aslan's, she's too busy focused.
hang on, we haven't even gotten inside the story yet. How did you guys get
know, we're
bubble pipes?
But no, the bubbles are just
No,
falling
they're-
out of
they're-
Oh,
the
you're
store.
you're popping the bubbles as okay.
Yeah, I'm not
In
puffing the
the-
bubbles, I'm popping
Yes,
the
in the
bubbles.
store display.
Everyone's starting to just kind of think we're some sort of troop act there because I've got someone on my shoulders, someone on my biceps, and we're artistically popping bubbles. Yes,
I mean,
why not?
put a hat out and see if you can get cash. I mean, why not?
I put it in my shield. Because it's in the way. And I'll just...
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait, hang on. Like, do you actually, like, purposefully, like, try to do it, like, artfully? Like,
It just suddenly graduates, like, slowly but surely going on tippy toes just to reach that extra bubble here now and again, and then it's like, there's so many bubbles in front that are getting popped, you're having to kind of dart around to get the next ones that are coming out, and it seems like they're coming in waves almost, I think.
yeah. Aslan, roll performance.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11?
Yes. Oh.
You get maybe a couple copper pieces in your shield.
And after that, I like turned to Julia and like, so, sorry, what are we doing?
We are having fun, and I need that after last week. I'm not letting you cook again.
I bet Julia's face like, of course they do.
Now, Julia, roll performance.
Normal roll, please, thank you. Got a 10.
Perfectly average.
Yeah, you got a couple more copper pieces.
Candy.
Yeah, like a couple coppers, like enough to get maybe a couple lollipops if you want.
Julia's bouncing up and down on her feet, or her balls on her feet. She's going to...
Okay. I'm gonna say that you guys keep on doing the performance thing, and something's gonna happen when Benjamin comes back.
Okay.
What's your passive perception again?
For myself,
Yeah.
9. Julia's got a 9. Julia's
Yes.
focused on the bubbles.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Julia's completely focused on bubbles.
Now, my question is, Aslan,
Yes.
would you mention to Julia if you saw something?
That depends on what I see.
Right, tell you what, I'm going to swing down for a quick wee drink or something. If you want to tell her, I'll be right back. Headphones are off. I don't hear anything back here, so I'm just going to get something to drink.
Bye.
I can see you waving. I'll be back
I'm
in a
gonna
moment.
keep listening.
Drink.
Yeah, feel free, Mish. Whoa, button. Oh, I'm gonna make sure this thing doesn't go off on me. Yeah, you see a hooded figure start to make their way towards the front of the crowd, because you guys are kind of starting to build a bit of a crowd. And,
What kind of fidget figure?
with a green hood, it's actually a pretty strong color green. And you see them start approaching, and,
Do I
They're-
get any kind of vibe from them? Like,
they seem pretty intent on the shield.
Hmm. Do I feel any like hostile intent or interest or what kind of body language do they have? Can I roll for that?
Sure.
Would that be insight?
It'd be
or...
insight, yeah.
Sure. 13.
And what did you want to know about them? Their intent?
Yes.
Oh, they're gunning to steal the shield and the coins inside.
I
What a
reach
petty
out my
asshole
hand
move.
to like pat them, and I make eye contact with this person, and I like.
They're still doing it. Actually, no. If you want, you can roll an intimidation check.
I would like to.
Okay, go ahead and roll an intimidation check. And I don't think
I was a 15.
you're that intimidating overall. Especially
Wait,
since you're popping bubbles.
I'm not popping bubbles yet.
What do you roll to resist intimidation out of curiosity?
Wisdom.
I mean, my character is very charismatic, so he can be what he wants to be.
Aw, shame. Fine. You look at them, and they you manage to make eye contact, and you notice.
I would like to convey with by look alone that if they try anything, I'm going to freeze their ass to the pavement right where we are, and they can join the spectacle as a person statue. That is
So
the kind of look I'm
basically,
giving.
it's not even much. It's not even you do a bit of two things. You look at them with this very bitch I cut you kind of smile. And you hold out one hand, and you've got a spell prepared on your hand. And it's little snowflakes are coming off, and a bubble passes by your hand and it freezes.
Yes.
So good enough of an intimidation check, and this hooded figure decides maybe not.
Let's pick a fight about that. Yeah.
And they kind of retreat into the crowd, and you lose track of them.
Well, and after, and I would like to think back to did I see any sort of insignia on them or something that could be part of uniform or something that I would know about? Did they seem like they would be part of a
I think
local
that
gang?
insight check, as you were studying their intent. Anyway, to recap for Julia, you don't really notice anything, Julia, but Aslan prepares a spell for some reason, but then doesn't do anything. But yeah. And they're smiling into the crowd, and you think it's a nice smile. It's a very pretty smile.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What can we say? Aslan's a very pretty person.
A very pretty person. Just Is
Tatiana still draped over my shoulders like
Yee.
a ornamental rug?
Yee. Anyway, so yes, Anna, you do see an insignia.
What kind of insignia? Is it something I know about? So after a while, I turn to Julia and I'm like, "So can we go in now or what?"
Julie looks down at Tatiana, who's still sleeping, and is like, "Yeah, why not? I'm sure we can find something to wake her up with in there."
Yes.
And
I
Julia
mean,
moves towards her.
if she's actually sleeping, I'm still not convinced.
She's been sleeping with us for the last couple of months there.
I know.
Yes, wink.
She's very dedicated.
Hello there, Sarah. What are you doing in this universe? Julia just moves towards the door and she's like, Aslan, duck. And then she just
I
kind of
do.
Dexterity saving throw.
I would like to like brave myself like backward.
Dexterity saving throw.
Who? Julia or Aslan?
Aslan.
Okay.
Let's
Julia, what I'm doing by the way is I'm crouching.
Yeah. Okay. So you do the Matrix back bend.
Yes.
And then Julia just kind of crab walks through the door without taking anybody off her shoulder. I am here. And just she walks in the door and she's just like flexing as she says, "I am here."
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I give you a pat on the head. And then I slowly like get down from your shoulders and I look around and I greet the is there someone in here?
And then Julia just starts standing up and squatting again. You know, don't skip leg day. Julia is squatting, and then what she does, she actually reaches out and grabs Tatiana and just sort of lifts it above her head and just starts bench pressing while squatting. Just to clarify, whilst Aslan did the Matrix squat, did we manage to grab the shield in? I forgot I put that down.
Good question.
I mean, it's up to you.
I mean,
do
Julia,
you
it's kind of
feel?
your thing. Like, do you?
Okay.
Did you
Alright
get
then,
the
well,
pipe?
Julia's realised she's forgotten it and goes, "Oh crap," and then just kind of shuffles over to the door and just kind of leans over with, I'm assuming, is Tatiana waking up now? Waking up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tatiana, can you grab that for me? And just kind of leans Tatiana over, head first to the ground, while maintaining a grip. And just pick up the shield, please. She's being extra, I know it, but I want her to.
Benjamin, will you?
What? Hold on.
Just
What
pick up the
exactly?
shield.
Okay, yes, I will pick up the shield.
I'm
My
just
AC
strong
drops
enough to
by
pick up the
4.
shield.
You get 3 copper pieces.
My AC drops by 4.
Just by holding it, you're not equipping it, you're just
Oh,
holding
oh
it.
no, I'm not equipping it. That's true.
You're just holding it for me.
I would like to specify that while this has been happening, if there is like a storekeeper in here, I have been beaming at them.
The
you
similar
ever get
beam
your
to
pipe?
what you got the robed figure?
No.
Okay, a much more
What was the
friendly. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, was that person we talked to at the very beginning wearing a robe?
No,
Mm-mm.
no,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
'cause I
something
know that
different
they
that
were
happened
wearing-
while you were
okay.
asleep.
Okay, good. Oh, meditate.
Asleep.
Just
Any...
No.
yeah, that.
Asleep, wink, 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 nudge, nudge, off a cliff.
Hey!
I winked back.
Anyway, so, there is a gnome standing on the counter, just kind of like very, like trying to be positive, but like it's kind of getting intimidated by the fact that this human is just standing there staring at them, just smiling.
It's
Pressing in.
like-
Oh,
like
am I
picture
supposed
this,
to
just-
press?
It's a kind of beam, and like as time moves on, there are like progressively more sparkles in the background.
Are you casting prestidigitation?
I'm not sure if I can. I don't think
It's a
I can.
cantrip.
As the sparkles
I-
start getting more and more powerful, roses bloom at the bottom edges.
Oh
of the
no,
vision.
you don't have prestidigitation.
No, I don't.
I cast prestidigitation. I don't know. Probably because I'm an elf.
Roll it!
Oh, shoot, what do I roll for
Just click the
prestidigitation?
spell.
Okay. Man, I hope I don't fail.
There's no roll. I'm just saying add it to the chat so we have it there.
So after the silence has gotten long enough to be vaguely awkward, I
Once the wait has gotten appropriately awkward.
Never decided sparkles or shoujo. Shoujo or
Both.
freckles.
Both.
Both. Shoujo. Okay.
I can. Okay, no. I didn't get to actually do the thing. Okay, so
I would prefer just the sparkles, but
one,
Won't say no.
1 cubic foot worth of sparkles
Fuck.
appear a few feet above my head and start to descend. some rose petal, 1 cubic foot worth of rose petals appear behind me and spread out, and then I do give like a half twirl turn, camera close up, and
These are like all blatantly
I-
magical effects.
and then I spread out my hands, and between my hands there is more glittering light.
Okay, so
Oh no! Wait! No, I collapse my hands and close those, and then I get a very fashionable tiny hat. Like those tiny hats with the little clip-ons
Mhm.
that are like
the headband hats.
and that is
Yeah.
applied to the head.
Okay, so
Do
I'm
you-
gonna
do
go
you
ahead and
crush them in a-
explain what just happened.
Do you crush them in a menacing way? The tiny hat, I mean, or do you put it on?
It's
The
on his
hat
head.
is
It's on
applied.
his head.
The hat is applied.
All right. Very
Okay,
applied.
so here's the thing. Tatiana
Prestidigitation spell
does
is called.
prestidigitation. And you do this to yourself, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So a perfect cube full of sparkles appears above Benjamin's head, and
And
Shines like a tiny
I
sun.
was doing this as like they are affected by gravity and start descending and spreading out.
okay, so they are.
how
I
I
needed
envisioned
to. I was gonna ask for clarification. Sparkles are heavy. It comes down like woof.
These are the tiny anime sparkles.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just made a cubic foot of them. Dense.
Oh.
Yeah, what's
I'm still
heavier?
working on
A ton
that.
of bricks and a ton of feathers.
Yes.
I'm still working on that.
And then
Maybe I'll
behind
just
you,
do
a
extra rose
cubic
petals.
foot of compacted rose petals just explodes behind you. And then wait for it. And once like it starts settling and like doing the nice pretty background rose petals thing, and then there you are, covered from like in like the pattern that rain would fall on you, of full of sparkles, appears a cute little hat, untouched by sparkles. On your head.
And then I snap my
very cute
fingers
hat
and
too.
clear out the extra. Like one goes from top of head down across body, snap towards the floor. The sparkles are gone. The other one goes from straight up to straight down, again to the floor. The rose petals swirl away into nothingness. I have arrived.
Anyway,
Actually,
so
they're pretty sights.
I'm kind of imagining like the sparkles also kind of following your movements. So like it kind of like as your hands move, the direction of the sparkles vanish, and you basically just did a magical girl transformation without changing anything except for your hat.
I snap my fingers, and the hair turns.
There you go.
Thank
Um
you.
And Julie's just kind of like sitting there, like, where the fuck did Tatiana go? Who's this person?
what's your
It's
wisdom?
It's the anime girl.
-1.
transformation
Oh yeah, there
ability.
you go.
And challenge is a 0.
Yeah.
It's the anime girl transformation ability. You're still smarter than most villagers.
Oh,
If
yeah,
Detective Conan is a magical boy, what does that make Kaito Kid?
He's a
Oh,
costume
another
kid.
magical boy.
Yee.
He's a
Tuxedo
costume.
mask.
He's just a. He's
Ding!
Like,
Yes!
he's like
You get
the
inspiration for that.
Duh. Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Quick question. When do
Yeah.
you project that my character's gonna get to show up?
Honestly, I was planning on like making you like the next 2 towns over, but considering the rate that we're going at,
No,
Shoot, man, we haven't even.
Please
done the
don't
thing
do
we
that
wanted us
to me.
let her be in the extra shop.
Taken an hour and a half to get to the pipe shop.
Just let
Yeah, it
her be in
has.
the just let her be in the pipe shop. Like, yeah, they did say that she ran
maybe
that
you
way, but
arrive at the
she got
pipe shop?
held up.
Oh. Mmm. Very.
So yeah, we are not. So this game is not a serious take.
No.
You'd think that.
I mean, it's like a okay. It might be serious, but it's also got the comedy element.
I don't.
It's the
Okay, here's
comedy. I
here's
don't
the
know.
thing. Our group
Yeah.
can't be serious.
Okay.
Our
Well, I
group
haven't.
can maybe be as serious as the Adventure Zone, but we can never get to critical role levels.
Is your character the quote unquote straight man character
Who?
that will not get the whole comedy type deal? I guess we'll have to see.
Oh no. Karen's about as goofy as everybody else. It's just that she takes a really weird turn.
Sorry.
Eating things.
Okay.
Hey, no. I'll try not to do that with Julia.
Oh, good.
Try.
I mean,
Tried.
don't worry about it. I got a backup plan just in case you do.
No, the thing is as well, is she's not golden-eyed.
Reciprocation.
What?
Wink.
What exactly am I reciprocating? Is it legal?
I mean,
Everything's legal if no one catches you do it.
this is true.
Can you give me like a little like situation recap of what we're doing right now, please?
We're getting bubble pipes.
Yeah, but like
And
what's the
Julia's still
term?
squatting.
Okay. Still
Can't skip leg day.
squatting.
Yeah. Although she's not carrying anything anymore, because then she's apparently put Tatiana down and Tatiana became a full-on magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
this
she's-
gnome who's standing on the counter is watching this debacle display. They're slightly odd, but they're also like horrified, but like confused.
Weren't they looking at Aslan before?
They were.
They were staring at Aslan.
The
and all of a sudden
shoujo
Tatiana
the
bursts in.
shoujo manga filter changed, and then all of a sudden a like cubic foot of solid glitter fell onto their floor, and they had to think to themselves, I have to clean that up. And then it disappeared, so they were very relieved.
Best kind of magic trick.
I take it
Yeah.
that the roses were created from precipitation, but there were actual roses for a moment there, so I think the air smells of roses now.
No,
Aww.
no. Because prestidigitation can also do odors.
Aww.
And with the
Oh, but that's like a
roses
separate-
disappearance, yeah. And with the
Ah,
roses
okay.
disappearance, it's gone.
Aww. Get a whiff of roses and they're gone.
So I turn to the shopkeeper and I say, "Hello, I wish to purchase a bubble pipe."
I think you could do that, yes.
Is this your thing that you're doing? You're just double teaming this guy, keeping him so off balance that you can get the best deal out of him? Is that what these two are doing?
Why are you so cynical, Julia?
Well, this is not Julia. This is Karen doing this.
Why are you so
Julia's
cynical,
still-
Karen?
Looking up into the sky to the clouds where there are multiple people looking down on them. Why are you always so cynical?
I reached down and I just
Yeah.
Boop.
As
Why
long
are
as-
you
Wait,
so
hang on.
cynical,
Boop like
Karen?
this or boop like
Atlantic.
this?
So like,
it's both like all on the face, not the nose, but actual face because the nose is so small in this case.
Boop.
And I just Nyeh.
yeah,
because I
Atlantic
can.
turns to
Anyway,
the fourth wall. Like,
fourth wall.
completely and utterly ignoring
Fourth
the fact
wall
that there's a roof.
exists. The fourth wall exists.
Of
So
course.
I
it does.
tempted Boop and I bumped the fourth wall.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Just there's a fingerprint on it now.
Yeah. So yeah, sure. You guys, I assume you guys came here for pipes.
Yes.
Sure. What kind of pipes are you looking for? I assume the bubble kind because those are the only kinds that we got.
Yes, and I also
Their
did
speciality.
specify it.
I'm sorry. What?
I also did specify it. Yes.
Like, do they do variations of the bubble pipe? Is it the long bubble pipe, the big bubble pipe, the
Well, we
branch
have
bubble pipe?
a couple of different varieties, and they gesture behind them, and you can see a couple on display, kind of like in a Apple store or an AT&T store or a Verizon store. Like they've been set onto stands, and like they have like a little lock on them to prevent them from being stolen, but you can pick them up and mess with them. As you can see, we got a couple of different advanced ones over here.
hygienic wipes?
hmm?
Is there hygienic wipes?
We do have hygienic wipes over here in the corner. We do come around and clean them after every person who's come in contact with them, so it should be nice and clean.
Should be.
Oh, that's quite a few.
Anyway, so there are like those 20s long pipes with like the little tiny cigarette at the end. There's those Sherlockian pipes. There's one that looks like a hookah but like miniaturized so you can like put it on your belt. There's
I want a Sherlockian one.
Okay, so
Just
what kind of model
give
do
me
you want?
that.
The X52, the 258, the XL? That one's very nice, I have to admit.
Well, first of all, I would like to look at the price range.
Yeah, so we've got some that are as cheap as five silver.
Mhm.
But the the XL over here, and you go and look, and this pipe is as big as they are, and they are a gnome. This big baby over here, and I put their hand on the side of it, and they go, this one can do some big bubbles.
Is this intended for a giant?
Actually, no. And they lift it up, and they very obviously very easily lift it up, and it goes, this one has a featherweight charm on it, so anybody can use it, see? And we've got some adjustable mouthpieces, too.
Oh, it's a bit bulky. And I think I'm going to
We've also got some extra features on some of our pipes. We've got some stone pipes as well that have a communication feature in them. We've also got some that have games on them.
It has apps.
Oh,
Apps?
I would
Traps?
like to.
Yes, it
I
has
would like
traps.
Nice.
Well, my first concern is that I would like to have one that floats in water, so that because I often go by ship and I don't want to lose it at sea.
Oh, you want one with the
perhaps-
floating feature? Of course. Yeah, we've got one of those.
No, I mean well, first of all, maybe we just want it made out of wood instead of stone.
Oh, wood. Well, consider the fact that this is and they pull out a wooden pipe, and considering that this is not a fire using pipe, I guess we could, yeah, sure, we got one of those. Obviously, because it's in their hand. Yeah, we got one of them. So would you like this kind, or do you want one with traps or a stone of far speech attached, or what would you like?
I'm okay with the regular one.
Okay, just a regular one that's wooden modeled, right? So
Yeah.
what kind of wood would you like? We got some cedar, some dogwood. Oh, we've got some pine over here if you'd like it. Oh, we got an oak feature also.
Well, my character is going to. My character is like I'm taking a long look at the selection, and which one has the most pleasing color?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say the oak.
All right, I point to the oak one.
As you
like-
point, this loud wham! The door slams open, and you see this goth girl like carrying a Starbucks. It looks like it's about 80% green. And like there's a pile of sugar on top of the lid. Like it's not even in the
Yeah,
drink,
not
it's just
in
on top of the lid with a straw poking through it.
Julia just looks over at the concoction. Oh my god, that looks so good.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, and this goth girl, like, with a hoodie covering over them. Like, I don't know if they're wearing makeup or not. You don't know if they're wearing makeup or not.
Well, the problem is you don't know whether or not Julia's looking at the cup or anything else.
True that.
Now, is this like a fashionable goth or a cringy goth?
Define fashion.
I mean, he
one
said
fancy-
ew to formless, shapeless bags.
Okay, so we're talking like the big fucking clunky ass combat boots with like so many belt buckles. Just
So like anime,
mesh belt buckles.
anime goth, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Right?
Just there's so much details. There's so much to look at. It's
I pity someone if
Buckles
they
and
finally
rivets.
like decide to draw any of these characters.
I would like to specify at this point that my cursor is in a trench coat.
Where'd that come from?
my character now looks at her hoodie, looks at your trench coat, and is like, yeah, you know that might be a good fashion choice.
Just your character must be swole as hell with all the buckles and rivets on them.
Nope.
Yes, gotta weigh like at least 12 pounds.
Nope. Average strength.
Yeah, strength 11.
It's
Julia
above
looks
average.
over and just kind of holds out both arms. On a left, and she's still squatting. By the way, she hasn't stopped.
Wink, wink, wink.
But she kind of
wink.
she's holding her hand in the way that the hands staying the same level each time. So when she crouches, the arms go up. When she stands up, the arms go down. But the hands are basically held at the same level.
So
Somehow.
just to be sure, your character is in fact entering into the
Yeah. They've made like a dramatic like thing. It's a little bit darker inside the store, and so as they slam open the door, they've got like that dramatic lighting behind them, and their shadow goes towards the counter, and they just like do that standoff kind of pose, and then Julia breaks it by going, "Want to lift? Wink, 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 wink."
They just
like a
made
figure
the
skating.
sparkle show.
Yeah, the figure sort of like taps the cheek inside the hood, so you can't see the finger, but you can see the hand moving, and then just sort of hops on.
And it's just like, is this like hops on and hand on butt under knees and just lifting, or is this? Yep, okay, and just like, all right then, and just kind of stands up, turns around, just continues squatting and heads towards the counter because she's assuming they're coming in to buy something, and she's just kind of like, what you want to look at, and she's like carrying it around.
Is it safe to assume that this is how Julia makes friends?
Yes.
So, so what by chance brings you to the pipe shop, Miss Gothitelle?
Fuck my real name. Gothitelle is my new name for life.
What is the single most noticeable accessory on our new companion?
The sickle.
As in a big sickle, little sickle.
It's a big sickle. It's strapped to her back, and it makes an outline
You know
On-
this,
on her silhouette.
There's like cool engravings. You can't quite read them. You're not sure what it says, but they look wicked.
so Mystery Goth Girl. I can't help but notice how well that sickle throws the outfit together, although it does look a little bit like there's a little too much. It looks a bit like there's too much effort going into the look. But I can't fault you for at least the making set. So, what brings you to the pipe store? Have you been?
I was thinking that, I'm overwhelming. I'm here. But am I really overwhelming enough? I was thinking maybe a black pipe with like black bubbles to just sort of draw the eye to me.
Oh, Miss Noelle, your order's ready in the back. Let me go get it.
It really
thank
sounds like
you.
it would draw the eye away.
Black
Oh, but
bubble,
I'm getting
gold
ahead
glitter.
of myself.
Tower of bubbles come up. You look down. There I am, even from far away.
Question.
Do they have gold
Yes.
sparkles in them? Do they look like stars?
I was about to say, sparklers?
But
Silver sparkles.
we're getting
Silver
ahead of
sparkles.
ourselves.
Starlight.
We haven't even
Oh, yeah.
exchanged names yet.
Well, I am Gothitelle, the goth formerly known as Faenoelle.
Oh, so Gothitelle is like her cast name?
Like the singer.
Oh yes.
No, it's her pipe name.
You see, with this new pipe, I must assume a new identity. Every time I get a new piece of clothing, I become a new person.
My goodness.
I turn to Julia and I like ask her in a low voice, like, "You in a cult?"
I
Oh,
can't quite hear you, so
well.
you're very quiet.
I suppose my companions and I should introduce ourselves at least.
By the by, you realise, Anna, that you're saying this and Gothitelle.
Gothitelle is on her shoulder. Yeah.
No, she's on my hands.
Oh.
I'm holding her. One
Yeah.
hand on the butt, one hand under the
Yeah.
knee. and just-
I heard it.
Yeah.
So after you ask this question, Gothitelle just silently raises one finger up into the hood, like it's a secret.
Like
But
Barry
I've not
Blue
yet
Jeans does.
Introduced myself.
I very noticeably wink at you, like,
You can't see the eyes, but the hood moves back like she is winking.
Aslan, I think there's something wrong with your eyes. You're blinking weird.
no, it's
You only
not.
blinked on one eye.
You're imagining things. Let's just guide it.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Anyway, so introductions, please.
Alright, and at this point, Julia stops squatting out and down and just stands up to her full height.
5 feet.
With
An
her
additional-
full Gothitelle still in her
Additional
arm.
3 with Gothitelle on her arm.
And she just kind of transfers Gothitelle up to her shoulder with one arm over her leg so she doesn't kind of fall over in a smooth and seamless way that she doesn't spill a single drop of her coffee. I am Julia.
She's Gothitelle sort of like claps around her coffee, like
She golf
says it
claps.
She pops up happily.
Hi, I'm Aslan.
nice to meet you.
Relation to the lion.
Blowing the
Likewise.
bubble. Sparkles and black bubbles are coming up out of this
Like,
ebony pipe.
actually, what happens is when you blow the bubble bubble comes out and it looks like, okay, so you remember in Men in Black, Orion's necklace.
Yes.
Each one of them look like that,
Little
but
gal.
they're all
Do they
different.
burst into a shower of sparkles. when they pop?
They burst like fireworks.
Like a
little
supernova.
little tiny
Supernovas.
and little, like they do like little the sprinkle down.
I might have to become a space god.
Hopefully it's just a phase.
I mean, pastel goth was definitely a phase. We'll have to see with this one.
Am I the only one that didn't introduce myself yet?
Yeah, you're the last one.
I
So-
still don't know who you are.
And this is magic girl Tatiana.
Tatiana straightens her hat and her pink hair. She strikes a pose. The inspiration of an age, a clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. The name's Tatiana, and I'm in your face.
Okay, then yeah, I'm trying to steal your hat.
It literally has little clips on the bottom that clip into my hair. So that's
Well, let's
not
see how good I
wonderful.
do.
Sleight of hand
I mean,
check.
Okay, as soon as your hands touch the tip of the hat,
Shit.
the whip comes up and around your wrist.
Okay, so sleight of hand check and then a
Failed, yeah.
Oh, I need.
I suppose it depends on their perception.
wait on that. Yeah, perception check.
Uh,
Actually, no, because I'm pretty sure it's obvious because you're doing it right in front of their face.
yeah, passive
Yeah, I'm not
perception
trying to
is 10.
stealth it. I'm just trying to take it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that whip, babe.
Okay.
Whip it real good.
Do I get advantage because
Yes,
of my
you
wonderful
get-
introduction?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's probably already in your hand for that. Yeah,
Alright, well, there you go.
Okay, I don't deal the damage though.
that's fine. So yeah, it catches around your wrist.
Mhm.
Hands off me.
Gothitella.
To facilitate this, she leaned forward, so Julia leaned forward as well. She's like,
Hmm.
ew.
Aww. What's Aslan doing?
Oh, I'm still asking I turned my attention back to the pipe. I'm like trying to figure out how much the oak pipe would cost.
The oak pipe would probably be around 20 silver now.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. That'll be 20 silver.
Cool. So that's
In the
2
meantime,
gold, right?
Julia's just kind of looking at Gothitelle, looking at Tatiana, and back again, and looking over at Aslan again. And, you can kind of almost hear in the background.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that song.
Oh no, I'm
Question.
just doing it myself. And then she just kind of sort of shrugs one shoulder, the shoulder that Gothitelle isn't on, and just kind of looks up at Gothitelle and is like, "Are you a cleric?"
Oh no,
by
yeah,
the way,
I am a cleric. Yes.
Can we keep you?
Isn't it not
So,
obvious from my whole
not
that I
really.
gesture to the various skulls decorating my body?
although we were told about a rather dark cleric, I suppose that is you. By chance, do you plan to release the hat so I can release the whip?
I don't know. I don't mind the whip at all.
I see. I swing the whip so that the hand comes off the hat, or away from the hat, because I whipped it before the hand grabbed the hat, and then I
Gothitelle,
get my
Yeah.
personal space pack.
can we keep you though?
I don't see why not.
Yes, guys.
Okay, so
I found us a cleric.
Da, 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 da.
okay, I'm done here. Anyone else wanna fight?
Should we all get pipes to celebrate? We can
What?
be a pipe gang.
Let's hit the wall.
No, pipe gang, pipe gang. Oh.
I mean-
And Julius
Oh,
is
you
kinda...
want to go beat people? You want to go beat up a gang? What are you saying?
No, we should be a pipe gang.
I mean,
We should
Julia,
all
it's
pipes.
only you and Tatiana who
Ah.
doesn't have a pipe yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Tatiana, pipe.
What do you have in rainbow bubbles that are opaque? No, translucent.
Wait. I'm
No
sorry.
opaque.
No, you don't
No
want it to be
translucent.
opaque? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we have
No,
any
I'm talking about the bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles. We only have those that are opaque rainbow colored, unfortunately.
Oh.
See, and
You wanna
they
compete?
pull up one of the like the 20s smoker with the little cigarette at the very end, and I go, see, this model actually does multiple different bubbles of different colors, and then if you manage to merge them all together, it does a rainbow pattern. But unfortunately, it's an opaque.
The
If you want, we
bubbles
can
are
do something
opaque?
for commission.
Oh.
And it could probably be ready in a couple of days, but
No.
Gothitelle
Oh,
is
we've got the-
smugly,
we have the
using her
Cinderella model.
pipe
Would you like the
underwear.
Cinderella model?
Is it made of glass?
Oh, no, dear. We don't sell something that weak unless it's enchanted.
Why is it the Cinderella model?
Because, it is transparent, but it's only slight hues and it reflects back your image.
Do you have anything that's more prismatic?
We
Square
do
Bubbles or the shape of the pipe?
I want square bubbles.
square bubbles. Oh, that would take an enchantment. Let me see if I have anything in the back, dear.
All right.
And they
so
scuttle off.
While she's gone, what should I get with my pipe that'll go with the look? Since we
Prismatic
apparently-
glasses.
Since I apparently need to match the group now.
Prismatic rainbow glasses.
But those are glasses. I need a pipe. The pipe. What does the pipe look like?
The gnome comes back, and she... It is technically a pipe. You know those magical girl scepters?
Mhm.
This gnome is holding one, and it's got like a cutesy little star on the very top. The other end is basically you just blow through it like a glassmaker's pipe, blowpipe, and it blows out square bubbles. I'm pretty sure I can make this into a color changing one if you like.
This is good. This is actually exactly what I asked for, but upon seeing it, I have a better idea. Is there one that shoots out star-shaped bubbles?
Oh, hang on. I think I've got that model in the back.
But looks exactly like this one.
It comes
Or
in
similar.
it comes in baby blue. Is that okay? This one's bright pink.
You know what? I can do blue. I snap fingers, hair changes to blue.
I think it was already blue.
It was bright
No, it was
pink.
I thought he changed his hair to bright. Oh no, it was the hat blue. Is that
The
what I
hat's
got?
blue.
The hat's purple.
That's purple. Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
so
so great.
yeah, I'll be right back. And they
Yeah.
leave and they come back with a scepter that's about 3.5 feet long. That on one end has a star shape, and like you can see on like near the very beginning where you put your mouth like on the side of the pipe on that side, there's like a little engraving with a star so you know it blows star shaped bubbles.
Now, quick question. How durable would you say this? Would you say it's about the same durability as a bow staff?
Oh no, dear, I don't think
Oh.
so. A bow
Oh,
staff is about 3 times longer than this,
Oh.
and
No,
this is
no,
a
no, no,
recreational item.
her question is, can she bludgeon people to death with this thing?
This is a recreational collectible item. I
Yes,
don't think I would
so-
recommend anybody using this for violence.
So we just blow into these and the bubbles come and I don't have to refill it with anything?
Correct.
Wonderful. How much is it?
That would be 30 gold.
Oh, you see, that's a problem because I only have less than
29?
30 gold.
No.
I only have less than 30 gold. However,
I only have less than 30 gold.
however, I do have these lovely vestments that I cannot trade to you but for religious reasons. But I also have this holy symbol that I cannot trade to you for religious reasons. And this prayer wheel that I cannot trade you for religious reasons. However, I do have some sticks of incense that I can trade to you. But I also have a hammer and some pittons and a crowbar, which I have a negative strength modifier, so I probably need that crowbar if I'm ever going to open anything forcefully.
Well,
But I would love to make a trade.
I grabbed Tatiana. Julia grabs Tatiana for a second, just kind of like the back of her head and just pulls her forward, and just kind of leans towards her ear. What do you need? How much do you have?
I have exactly 15 gold.
Same.
So if I trade all of my gold, then I will starve because I have 10 days worth of food.
I can
But
loan you 5 gold.
you can loan me how much?
5 gold.
5. I see. Does anybody have 10 gold laying around?
Oh,
No.
I have 3.
So is there any way we could maybe lower this price some?
Favors?
Well, if you don't mind, I do have a couple of errands that I wouldn't mind. I can trade you for it after you complete them.
Oh.
And what do these errands entail?
I need to get this delivery out to some people out in the woods.
Ooh.
I see.
That sounds fine.
So yes, unless there's some kind of weird stipulation to these people, then yeah, that sounds fine.
You're not like racist or anything, are you?
No,
I mean, like,
no, I just don't like being sent out to go like deal with make a delivery and then like, oh no, it was a trap and you're actually working with bandits or something and they're all going to kill me or something, you know?
you just admitted that you didn't even have 30 gold. What would I want to get to rob
No,
you
I
for?
don't mean you specifically. I just
Bone
mean
is very valuable in certain markets.
I mean, yeah, this is true, but like,
And I'm
you don't
me.
say stuff like that. Who are you?
I mean,
Right.
I
Anyway,
just
yes,
did
yes.
say that. So,
Alright. I'm sorry, miss. I never introduced myself. So, before I do, can you tell me what is this case that I'll be working on for you?
You'll be
Valuable.
delivering these 2 custom orders out on into the woods. 2 very nice gentlemen. They ordered them. They are, well, they're a bit shy. They're very nice
Wow.
boys.
Are they
You
hurting?
must be really trustworthy looking for you to trust us right off the
Well,
bat.
can you go ahead and give directions, and I'd be happy
Usually I
to
need to
do
pay
so.
you for that.
Of course.
Great. And so do I have the directions?
Yeah,
Or-
it's basically like maybe a day's hike out to the woods.
Can I
Upon
clarify why exactly are they trusting us with this if they've just met us?
If Tatiana looked like they really wanted that pipe.
so
If they want the pipe, they'll have to come back.
Tatiana takes a pose. She prestidigitates her theme music. The inspiration of an age, a clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. The name's Tatiana, and I'm on the case. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, does anybody else go with Tatiana out to the woods to deliver these 2 very
all
large
go.
pipes?
Yes,
We're all
yes,
going
yes.
together.
Julia, do you want to do that before we go into the woods?
Yes. To give good faith, because I am also buying something.
All right. So, what would you like? What are you looking
I'm-
for in the pipe market today?
I'm looking for bubbles, lots of tiny little bubbles. I want something distinguished and just has an air of elegance. You know, like me. And she attempts to pose. She poses, and just flexes. You hear a kind of an almost groan like noise as the shirt kind of like this kind of type of staying going there.
I think I have just, well, something that encompasses, and the gnome, like, just kind of wildly gestures in Julia's direction, goes, this? Well, I think I've got something that's, elegant? Yeah, okay. Do you have any, other special requests aside from...
Make the bubbles smell of lavender.
You want scented bubble soap. Okay, I think I could do...
I also have a request for mine. If,
yes?
You can. And I could throw in maybe a little extra gold since that's kind of a quest reward. But Miss Quest Giver, Shopkeeper, I would really appreciate if that could get some kind of endurance spell on it or some kind of little magic on it to make it more durable so I could hit people with it.
Oh, our shop doesn't condone violence.
But I would be hitting people for good.
Self-defense.
No, I don't think we would do so. We don't really encourage violence, especially if it's premeditated.
Oh.
And
gosh,
Julia
yeah,
just
that'd be
starts.
the worst.
Julia just starts tapping Tatiana and is just like sing.
Okay.
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 But it's a very long pipe.
Yes.
It's
We're scared
and
it might shatter, and we
and
do
I-
travel. We do a lot of quests. If
I
someone
know.
tries to attack us and
Mhm.
something happens to the pipe, because she'll be smoking it all the time, we just want to make sure nothing happens to it. Bludgeoning is just is the easiest way for us to say this type of strength.
That is true. I will
Tatiana
get
is
you a
kneeling.
warranty.
Her head bowed, her arms extended towards her attendant, her associate. This is exactly, yes. Thank you.
We'll get you a warranty, hun.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
A warranty? I would like one of those myself, actually.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got the accidental collision warranty, so you know if I fall downstairs or something, my pipe's safe.
Ah. Oh, make sure to read over the terms and conditions in full to ensure I don't invalidate.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure that you do that. Sometimes I accidentally slip in a soul binding contract, so you might want to be careful about that.
Of course.
It's a bad habit from the fam.
Whose soul would we be binding?
Oh, the signees, of course.
I see. I'll not be signing things, thank you.
I thought you said
But
Siamese.
I will be getting that pipe. So, does anyone have any other questions, or shall we go on our forced quest?
Yes. And then Julia, what does Julia, have we decided on Julia's pipe yet? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know.
You get the Japanese pipe.
Yay.
And
Yeah.
it is 12 gold for the pipe, and if you want it to be lavender scented, it's going to be they tally it up. And it will be 25 electrum. I assume you guys are going to go out and go on that quest?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So
Let's
you
make it a picnic.
do you want to
Is Julia
make it up?
still holding Gothitelle?
Oh yeah, Julia's holding Gothitelle. Julia.
Then Gothitelle is coming.
Yes.
Oh,
And Julia just kind of walks over to Aslan, who's still kind of, piping away in the corner, and just lifts them up as well. So she's
Nice
got one on each
food.
shoulder.
Let's make it a picnic.
All right. So you guys manage to follow the directions, and you come across a river with a house on the other side, and there is a tree trunk that is being used. It takes you like a day or so to get out there. It's fine. It's camping time and a picnic, and yay, fun. Let's actually get some stuff done today, please.
Sorry.
And so then
Julia's still carrying everybody, by the way. She's also piping her pipe.
you're piping your pipe. Okay.
Yay, bubble.
Everyone's blowing bubbles. Except for
yeah.
Tatiana, who doesn't have her pipe yet. And you see two orcs who are just kind of lazing about on this trunk that is to cross the river.
What do we know
Julia
about the people we are delivering for?
Oh, they're very nice boys.
I mean, what do they look like? What are their names? That kind of thing.
Their names, they are the two custom orders are to be delivered to a Tyson and Ivan Devine.
Okay.
Julia yells, by the way.
So what do you guys do?
Aye.
Aside from the shout that Julia did.
Well, what did she shout again?
What ho, my good chaps?
Oh, well, hi.
And they're actually sitting on the log, and their legs are swinging out onto it, and they're just like chilling.
Oh, guys.
Holding hands, blushing.
No.
Oh.
Hi, sheepies.
Yo, what are your names? Yells Gothitelle from the left bicep.
One of and they both have like these really big serious weapons on their backs, and the ogre closest to you guys
By the way, I have to say, their pecs look impressive.
I know, right? I was so impressed when I saw their tokens. It had to be them.
Very lovely. Very lovely.
Are they both men, or is one a woman? I'm not sure. One of those
Oh,
pecs looks suspiciously bib-like.
They-
Can't tell.
They're two very.
One
buff-
focuses on legs, the other one focuses on arms.
Ooh.
So the other one has a
Body-
really good butt. It's just covered by the armor.
Oh, that's a shame.
Anyway, so the one closest to you goes, "Oh, hello. You wouldn't happen to be here to attack us, would you?"
Are you
Goodness, no.
planning to attack us? If not, then no, not really. Have you done something? Are you feeling guilty about something?
I
Would you
mean,
like to
I
talk
might have
about
eaten a bit of cake this morning.
Oh, yeah, that's
We've all done guilt.
absolutely understandable.
You can
Fuck
have
guilt,
a cheat.
says Tatiana with this pile of sugar on her drink.
No, not Tatiana.
Gothitelle with the
Sorry,
she
says
not looking
around her.
Gothitelle. My bad.
Sorry, how has Gothitelle got that? How long has she been nursing that drink?
Oh, she's got an instant refill.
Is it not breaking eye contact?
But we've been traveling in the wilderness for about a day or so.
Yeah, she's got an instant refill.
Oh, magic cup.
Magic cup.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
lifetime membership. It's a cheat day. Don't worry about it. Even I,
Again.
Julia.
Fuck cheat
Also have
days.
cheat days.
Live your life. Enjoy what you enjoy. Feel shame and nothing. And then she just takes her finger, dips it straight in the sugar that's mix it in her mouth.
Julia kind of glances over at them. The ogres, you said?
Yeah.
If you really feel guilty about it, just remember to squat and flex, and you won't have anything to worry about.
Star
Just
barks. Sorry. Alright.
To demonstrate, Julia starts squatting.
Alright. Both of them are like really, really impressed with your movements. Yeah, so they go, wow, like, what's your training regimen? Like, I'm really impressed with this. Like, how much do you lift? Like, is this like your normal amount, or do you like lift even, like, what's your record? Man, do you go jogging? Do you want to go jogging?
Jogging sounds great.
Uh,
And then she starts jogging in place.
quick question. Did you words? Did you two fine men happen to order have an order
Special order from
ready
town.
from the town for an item?
Yeah, we
particular-
sent in a custom order a couple days ago.
What was it?
Yes.
Oh, see, we have these, so this is my brother.
Good to meet you.
And we like, you know, we're twins. You might have noticed. They look inverses of each other.
I can see the family resemblance. It's so strong.
Like one of them has a green tattoo on like one side of the face, the other one has it on the other side of the face. One of them's top heavy, the other one has like big legs. One of them has a hammer, the other one has an axe, and like it's things like that. They're not quite the same, but like, yeah, this is my twin here, and
Don't look exactly like, but they have a theme.
yeah, they have a theme. It's like, you know, pairs. So
They have the same nose. It's beautiful.
No, it looks like their team is looking different from the other. I can't believe that they are.
Aslan,
So-
I think you need to get your eyes checked. Can you not see that square jawline? You've got the same eyes as well.
we decided to get matching pipes, and it's kind of hard to get pipes for our size class, and so we had to order them custom.
Ah, can I get your full names, please? We might have just what you're looking for.
My name is Ivan, and this is my brother Tyson.
Hello,
don't
Ivan.
remember
Hello,
what the
Tyson.
names
I
were.
had their names set match. They were already in their character sheets and everything. Excuse you.
No. I mean, I don't remember what they said the names were.
They have name tags.
Alright.
Can I clarify? Did the halfling was it a gnome? Sorry, or was it a halfling gnome? Wasn't it?
It was a gnome.
No.
Did they tell us the names of the customers?
Tyson and Ivan
Nice.
Devine.
And this is them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Where is
Boys,
my
we have a treat for you.
Is that it? Tyson says.
Yeah.
Yay!
where's my character right now?
Underneath everyone else's.
Your
No,
character is.
I meant Like,
On my shoulders.
okay, I stand up on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Man, you must be really like got some wide, really good shoulders, man. Okay,
Yeah.
I stand up on the shoulders.
You're also a really
And
thin elf.
I snap my fingers. The hair turns blue. Okay, the right hand goes up. Hair goes blue. Left hand goes up. Snap. Hair go. Purple hat appears.
Get ready
Snap.
for it.
Both fingers. Or no, wait, no. Clap hands. Separate. The music starts. Okay. The inspiration of an age. A clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. The name's Tatiana. And shoot, no, wait. I knew what was, and I'm taking the stage. We have a
So
delivery
well rehearsed.
for you.
And Julia just kind of bows slightly, like crouches with everyone on her shoulders, and just kind of.
Anyway, so Tatiana, you have this big package on your back. It has 2 big pipes on it, and you deliver it, I guess.
Come on, guys, use them, use them. I see these magnificent pipes. Julia's once again up front, standing up and just bouncing on her toes.
Ivan Devine's pipe, as he blows into it, starts playing music.
What kind of music?
What music?
Do 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 Tyson's goes da 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 da.
Julia just kind of freezes whenever we're bouncing. She just kind of brings her arms up and everyone's kind of flips slightly for a second before they regain their balance. And her hands in front of her face. That's amazing. And she's still got her pipe, so her pipe's kind of moving up and down as she talks, doing the little waggle thing.
All right.
This is why I got a long pipe, by the way.
All right. So, yeah, mission complete. You guys can go back now. Oh, yeah, and they
What's that
both
mean?
blow bubbles.
Does the Harry Potter ones blow dinosaurs and the dinosaur theme one blow little owls and
Owls.
sparkles? Yep.
Owls and wands and broomsticks. Yeah.
And little lightning bolts.
No lightning bolts.
I flippy flip back onto the shoulder.
Flippy flip.
Okay.
What are the daddy things?
Julia flexes. Right.
Strength check.
Strength check to flex. Okay.
Strength check to flex and keep everyone on your shoulders.
Okay. Should that not be their dexterity check?
Nope.
Okay.
If you fail, it'll be their dexterity check.
Okay. Submit. What have I got?
You're good.
21 strength.
That's
Once
a good
again,
roll
the
right there.
Once again, the groaning noise starts up from the top, but then
Yeah.
everything stays in place.
Okay. So,
What did I do with my...
alright. You guys
I
can
need
go
to
ahead
get
and
a
head
black
back.
skin tight leotard to accentuate the muscles.
As long as it's not green.
Excuse you.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, push off a cliff.
He is a masterpiece. She aspires
What?
to have that physique
Anyway.
and that grace.
So yeah, are you guys gonna go head back, or are you gonna go chill with the ogres for a little while?
Let's chill.
How late is it?
Like, it would take another day to get back. Like, you showed up, like, close to the mid-morning.
Oh, if it's still morning, then I guess we'd probably head back, right? Or...
I mean, I think it'd be the ride's choice.
Oh.
Considering everyone's being carried by Julia.
And once again, if you try to use my hair as a rein, I will punt you.
Gentlemen, do you happen to have any issues or concerns in the local area that we need to be aware of?
Nope, we basically can't handle it.
Alright.
I bet you can.
Aw.
That is a wonderful axe and a wonderful hammer.
In my
I was
axe.
talking about the
Okay.
muscles. I
Anyway.
was talking about their physiques, but yes.
Anyway,
Everything about them is wonderful.
I mean, yeah.
Gothitelle says disinterestedly into her coffee. Quote unquote coffee.
Why aren't we selling a book about our campaign that we've only done the first episode of? That no one has seen.
You guys are talking about training regimes and other things like that, and cool dudes talking about bro things.
Yeah, Julia's definitely talking about bro things.
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah. Don't
Yeah.
judge.
All the bro things.
Bro.
Yeah, broski.
So you guys head back to Burdusk.
Yep.
It takes about a day, and again, like you start arriving around mid-morning. Only you see smoke in the distance.
Do we
Shit.
see where, like, is it from the town next to it, or?
As you get closer, it's pretty sure it's from the town.
Shit.
Well,
Sorry, not
escalated
sorry.
speaking.
I jump off of the shoulder.
Good.
I snap
Looking
my
at mine.
fingers very quickly, and then I rush out. The expression of an age, a clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. The name's Tatiana,
I'm here to
and
save
I'm
the
ready
face.
to race. And then I race off towards the pipe shop.
And I'm Julia! And I race after him. Julia starts shifting everybody to her shoulders while she's running, and starts readying her shield and sword.
Can I safely get to the pipe shop?
Give me a dexterity and
Well-
we'll see.
Well, hold on a second there. I mean, is there screaming involved?
It's quiet, aside from the sound of burning.
Yes, please.
Is there any kind of is there any kind of signs of evacuation?
You don't see anybody.
Is there anything to indicate what started the fire? Is this a save or a check?
Dexterity check, yes. If you wanted to investigate, it would be an investigation.
Oof.
I would like to make a perception roll because I would like to just to like stand still for a round and listen for any signs of activity that's not the fire.
Sure,
And I'm
go ahead and roll
investigate-
perception.
And I'm investigating to see if I can tell if there's anybody been this way that's headed out.
I rolled a 5, so
You got distracted by the pretty curls of the flames.
mhm.
And I
and
got
so-
a 5 investigation.
5 investigation.
These are all very low rolls.
Yeah, I
For me?
know, I love them,
Alright.
right? Okay, so what were you investigating?
To see if I could locate if anyone's been around here, if anyone's been if like signs of evacuation. Like that.
It doesn't look like
Or-
anybody has been saved from this fire.
In this direction, or just where we're at, or just in general.
As you have been running by, you have been, like, when I said there wasn't anybody, I meant there wasn't anybody alive.
So we'd seen bodies.
Yes. You're not hearing anybody. With that perception check, Aslan, I'm gonna have to say that you got pretty distracted. Sure, you were looking, but you also hear something. Also, Tatiana, you are going to take some fire damage, because this is some pretty big fires.
Can I do a disable?
That would be
Okay.
5 fire damage.
Okay.
Alright, with
Um,
thaumaturgy,
myself out.
I can cause flame within a 30-foot radius to flicker or dim for 1 minute.
So yeah, Julia does not have to make any dexterity saves to dodge any of the flames. They are pretty.
I pick Tatiana back up again. I've scooped everybody up.
Okay.
Good call.
All right. So you guys are. Oh yeah.
Can Aslan chill my shield?
Yeah.
Just I'm holding the leather grip, and I'm hoping if you can chill the shield, at the very least it can kind of backlash some of the heat from us.
I'm going to say that Aslan is too distracted by something at this point in time to be able to chill your shield.
But next round for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
She
I asked
is
Aslan, but
captivated by the swirl and twirl and patterns in the fire. She's also distracted by a sound, and
What do I hear?
you hear someone talking, and it's a pretty calm voice, but it's kind of it's being covered up by some other sounds. But like you were so distracted that you just kind of did an ADHD thing, and just kind of yeah.
focused everything else and heard that.
Yeah.
I'm still moving, by the way.
Yeah.
Do I hear this too? I have a passive perception of 13.
Roll for me.
Oh, okay. So this is the thing I'm actively hearing. All right. Perception.
The voice. Is
17.
I mean-
is it a voice I recognize?
No, it's not.
Is it in a language I recognize?
Yes, it's in common.
Can I distinguish what they say?
Not with that low roll, but you definitely are distracted by it.
Can I distinguish what they say?
No, but you recognize the voice.
Oh.
You thought I wasn't gonna bring him up?
No, it's just. Oh, this is unpleasant.
Hold up a second.
Are we running towards the voice?
Yes.
Can I hear anything
I
yet?
bail. I fall off the shoulder.
Julia Storm thinks one of her friends
I
is
catch
falling.
before the fall.
Can I do
Dexterity save.
Fuckers.
Save. Us to do save or dexterity check?
Dexterity save. Whoever said to do it first gets advantage
That would
because
be-
they were being assisted.
That was me. I said I was that I was meant to catch one of them.
Okay,
so I'll
go
do
for
it.
And in my,
advantage.
I say that
Do
I
I
think
roll?
I can hear someone speaking.
I rolled a
Fuck.
19,
Do
You catch him.
and I just
I don't
Julia
roll.
holds on tight because she's thinking all of her companions are gonna fall off. When does
You hear
Julia
it
hear
too?
this? Julia's still running, by the way. Has anyone said anything?
Yeah, I
I'm
did.
like slapping Julia's shoulder, like, stop.
Julia stops. She skids a little, but she stops.
Thank you.
Does anyone
And now I
else
try to
fall
hop
off?
down off the shoulder.
Julia's still holding on.
Again. You can let go. I want off.
What's wrong?
The ground's dangerous.
I don't want to go that way. That way is no good for me. I'm gonna
Okay.
go that way. And I point to the left of where I heard the voice from.
Julia starts walking in that direction. She's just making sure she's got a good grip on everyone.
You and I are gonna be good friends.
So
Great.
Julia can only hear fire and use guys. She can't hear anything.
Actually, you can start hearing them, and Anna, you can start hearing this male voice, and they have a bit of a lisp, and it's tenor, and what you hear is, and the fire unfortunately killed all the residents. The end.
So you're saying Julia hears this? Can she hear the? Does she understand the words?
Anna heard that. Julia could only hear the voice.
Does Julia recognize the voice?
I'm going to give our cleric a little tappity tap on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to have a healing word by chance?
I do.
I could really go for one of those right now.
Julia's stopped and she's looking towards the. Guys, do you hear that?
Yes, there is a creep somewhere
Oh, I
around.
guess I should perception check, shouldn't I?
You get 10 healing.
That-
points.
Can I
Go for it.
clarify?
I appreciate it. I'm glad we took the cleric.
I am
I
very
took the cleric.
useful.
I'm carrying her.
It's very true.
Yeah, so Julia, because of the
carrying
roaring
this
flames
thing.
and all that, Julia has said all what she's been saying quite loudly. If that affects anything, but she's asking about. She's heard a voice and someone's saying it's a creep, and now she's asking, is that a survivor?
Tatiana also was able to hear, and the fire killed all of the residences. The end. So yeah, Tatiana heard that also, and she heard like the voice also.
Do I recognize?
No.
Okay. So we got some shady villainous like peoples here. It's a cover up. They murdered everyone in the town and set it aflame, I believe. This is a lot of conjecture,
Is
but
Tatiana saying this out loud?
yes, this is a lot of
Should we,
conjecture.
should we do something?
You know, I think we should go that way, says Gothitelle, pointing away from the voice. I think there may have been some survivors over in that region. I don't think we've checked there yet.
I didn't hear anything.
Can I try to tell if she's lying or not? Julia's going to
Deception, perception.
Oh, me too.
I didn't hear anything.
Gothitelle, you seem spooked. Do you know what this is about?
How are we going to do that?
No, you don't re-roll. Okay, so Tatiana can tell that that's bullshit, except for the fact that she had +4 for her charisma, so she wins that tie between you two.
Right.
So Tat's the only one who knows that I am definitely not being fully forthright with what I truly think and feel.
Also,
Julia...
the way to the pipe shop is beyond that voice.
Julia...
The clandestine beauty that brings in all to stand in place. My name's Tatiana, and I'm ready to upstage. Right, and I take a step forward. I point.
Still on my shoulder.
I flip off of the shoulder with my.
I still have my hands banded around your legs because you nearly fell.
No, that was.
So that was
that was a different person that almost fell off.
No, that was Gothitelle.
Sorry, Gothitelle. Yeah. I did say I gripped everybody because I was scared my companions were going to fall over.
I break the grapple with my hella dexterity.
Hella.
How are we going to do this?
17 dexterity check. I break the
Do I do a save or a check on this?
Save.
For strength. Strength save?
Yeah.
To be honest, if you were grappling with 3 people at the same time, I'm not sure how well that's going to go for you.
I point at the lying liar as I finish my upstage. I say, my pipe calls to me, the voice of the murderous villain forward. I say, we prepare for battle.
Julia raises a hand now that her shoulder's free up and she says, the town is burning down? And as heroic as I want to be, if we fight in the middle of a burning town, we are very likely to become crispy.
The corpses.
Okay.
Can we see what people died from around us? Like, was it magic? Was it weapons? Was it the fire?
Their corpses are pretty heavily burned, but it does not look like there is any other damage. You can make an Arcana check.
I would like to, yes.
Okay.
So I rolled a 15.
They probably did get some help from some magic. It looks like once they were on the verge of death, something took away their remaining life force.
Oh god, this asshole.
Well, I relate this information to the others.
Oh, this is...
Well, whoever's stealing life force has probably got some sort of magical protection running for the flames.
So, like, I would agree that it would be nice objective to, like, murder the murderer, but just not die by doing it, so...
Well, listen, if they've got a magical protection around the flames, which if we go in there and kill them, that protection is gone, and the flames are just going to come straight back in. So we will die a very horrific victory. Pun intended. We will go down in literal flames.
Hey, is there a well? Is there a well? This isn't an adventure. reference. This is straight up like Town Gone.
Aw, shame.
This has happened in no less than 2 podcasts that I've listened to. One that predates the Adventure Zone.
Well, first, if there is a well,
is
then
there
they're
a
usually held in
well
by ropes. The ropes will have burned.
relatively close to the bubble shop?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Although to be honest, I would expect someone to suffocate in a well.
Yeah. All the options get
and
unless there's a well outside this drawing
Like-
the air in.
Yeah.
I would
Like-
say, but that would just lead the flames down the well.
Well, obviously, you just land in the water and then you swim down and you continue swimming down and hit the secret passage and then you come up in
Oh
a,
yeah, obviously.
But then
a
you're not
place
going to
with
get up, are you? The
oxygen.
stones are going to be absolutely blisteringly hot. If it was a metal chain for the bucket, the metal chain's going to be roasting hot. If it was a wooden rope, the wooden rope's going to be burned. Or not wooden rope, just a rope, it would have been burned. So
You jump in, you land in the water, you swim to the secret passage, you come up for air.
yes,
Right.
but then there's no way out of the well,
The secret passage.
which is most likely going to be made of stone, which at this point will be blistering hot.
I mean, you wait, or you just swim through the water.
Then there's no way out. If you stay in the water, there's no way out of the water. And there's a chance of suffocation if you don't get in a place where there's air. So, putting the foot down right now, Julia is not going in there while the place is burning down. Julia is an optimist, and she is absolutely positive that they will all burn to death if they go in there. We can
Oh.
investigate afterwards, once the flames have died down, but to go in there now means that the only people, us, that know that this would have been intentional, we would be dead.
Ooh, you raise a strong point there.
Yeah. So as I said, if you want to go in, I will launch my shield. I will launch you and you can go fly. Spectacular, fantastic entrance. I'm all for that, but you will likely die.
Question. What if...
Answer.
Yes. Wait. New girl.
Okay.
Goth girl. Gothitelle.
Yeah.
You said something strangely suspicious and making me suspect of you. You said...
What? Me? Suspicious?
Yes,
The
yes,
goth
that's
girl
you,
dressed
yes.
all in skulls? Suspicious?
The
No.
cleric dressed in all skulls? No.
Warlock cleric.
No,
Goth
he
girl,
means
you
that
said
she
something
means that
strange that made
suspicious
me
for
wonder
a
about this.
certain
You
reason.
said, "Oh, this asshole." Are you aware of the asshole who did the thing to the?
I
That has
mean,
caused the situation that has made it very difficult for me to get my type that I did not originally want, and has murdered many people which is very not good,
murdering people is not good.
and then burning down an entire town. Yes. Do you know any of this asshole?
Yeah.
Do you know of this asshole and his work?
Do you have information of this perpetrator?
Here is very new to me. I've never seen something like this before.
But the asshole in question?
Quick question to the DM. My backstory mentions something that makes me wonder: am I familiar with entire village-sized areas being burnt down by peoples?
You are.
Am I aware of personages that would be responsible for this?
There are a couple different parties responsible for a couple different times.
Is this their usual MO?
Considering this happened more than 100 years ago, I think
Okay. I guess this just
probably
happens
wasn't the
once every
same
century
one.
or so. You
Unless
just
they
get
would
them
also have a
in the
long-lived
village.
race.
True. It could have been from a long-lived race.
For someone very magical?
Or someone very magical. This is true.
I guess every century or so, someone goes and burns down a village.
Or
It's just a
explodes
thing
it
that
every
happens.
20 years.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So this is a recurring thing for me.
No, not just for you. Julia might have lost a town at some point.
Oh dear.
Right. Alright, so I'm casting Featherfall on Tatiana.
Thank you.
Anyone
Yay.
wants Featherfall too? Because I can cast it on up to 5 people.
I would say, yeah, I think cast on everybody just in case, because we do need to do a bit of if things go south. Then that would be useful.
Alright,
just won't break
so
anything. But,
We all have Featherfall for...
except me.
Hang on.
Except me.
Hang on. Falling creatures. They have to be falling.
Oh,
no.
but it has to be within range, so range of 60 feet.
I don't think I'm going to throw him higher than 60 feet.
No.
So I'm going to cast it on Tatiana alone when she is falling.
Okay, so I take it you're not going to miss then, obviously, since you're focusing on Tatiana.
Yeah, I focus on Tatiana.
Yeah, nothing else. Gothitelle, you'll need to look out for things. Don't run off, please.
Me?
Gothitelle.
Oh.
Oh, she's away. She away doing something?
Mish, are you doing anything?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, so Julia's asking you not to dash away, please.
Gothitelle is currently like holding her two hands out, weighing like, okay, on the one hand, annoyance. On the other hand, the fire is kind of legit.
Okay. Anyway, get set in position. We ready?
Okay, Julia crouches down, brings out her shield, and gets Tatiana on the shield.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
And
I was
raises
gonna
his
do a
shield.
running check.
No, you. I suppose okay. Okay.
Jump off. Synchronize.
So she's braced it against her shoulder, and this is how you're going to do it.
All right.
And she's ready to spring up.
I sprint and jump.
Both of you
onto the
roll.
shield. Oh dear.
Yep.
One roll strength, the other one rolls dexterity.
So I roll strength.
Yeah.
Just
The better
standard
one,
strength
the better
check,
one will
or
take.
Would that be
Oh.
athletics or strength?
Man.
Either
I
one.
wasted that 17.
Athletics. Okay.
Oh wait. Do I do like just dexterity or do I do acrobatics? Can I
Whoever
do
does the better
acrobatics?
roll.
Oh, okay. In that
Okay.
case, acrobatics. Because I get
22
plus
athletics.
21 acrobatics.
You say go off like a fucking rocket.
So there was a flip involved as well.
Yeah, there was a flip involved. Like, Tatiana, like, took a couple steps back, like, bolted, like, did, one of those Olympian, jump flips, a little bit of a spin, landed, jumped onto the, shield, and then was launched upwards
Via the recoil.
and I'm
I'm-
going to need Tatiana to make investigation or perception.
Okay. I percept.
Fuck.
There's smoke in my eye.
You get distracted by, sure, you got launched up really high, but you almost hit something as you go up. Like, you weren't really aiming, you were just kind of going for distance and height.
I'm not. I'm aiming straight up. By the way. When
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh
We're
no!
not aiming
Oh
out.
no! What if it's because of the smoke?
So you almost hit something, and you were, paying more attention to, the thing that almost, that like winged past you as you were going up than,
That was not
your
beautiful.
surroundings. Go ahead and roll another perception roll, because now that you're up there, you're gonna be falling for a little while.
Boom.
So now that you have, calmed down,
Crit fail.
you have, calmed your tits,
They
Literally.
the fire got patted out. Yeah.
Tits on flame.
So now that you've calmed down a little bit and you're above the height of the fire, you're able to spot this. Well, let's see if I can describe him. This medium-sized, with that good of a roll, you're able to see through the fire and through the smoke and the flames.
The fire, the flames.
Yeah. And you're able to see this hooded figure. Well, not quite hooded. Like he has a cowl attached to his shirt. And you can see a snake wrapped around his leg, going up his side, and like resting its head on this person's shoulder. And
Voldemort or Archmage?
you can see them holding a book open. and it looks like they're reading something.
Much more than a-
Can my elf eyes see what the book says?
Or maybe if there are any drawings.
There aren't any drawings. It's just words. What are your languages?
A lot.
Yeah, try me.
Celestial, Draconic, Common, Elvish, Goblin. For some reason, my monk has more spells than my bard.
That's
More
probably
more languages than my bard.
yeah, it's because they're an elf.
Yeah.
And you also have the background of an acolyte, so you probably get an extra more.
Very true.
You recognize it to be written in abyssal.
Okay.
But like the wording structure is like there's periods and there's commas and there's quotation marks, and with your elven eyes, Tatiana, you are able to see like the very end of this story is a final statement, like a wording, and you could probably guess that this is the same as and the fire killed all the inhabitants, the end, kind of.
God, it's a literal storybook villain, like in the most literal of senses.
Are they like drawing? Are they like doing their autobiography?
Oh no,
by
I forgot to do the
murdering?
thing.
What thing did you forget to do?
His catchphrase.
So
Oh,
when
no.
I was running at the shield, the music played.
You can't retcon it, you forgot.
An inspiration of an age, a clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. The name's Tatiana, and I've launched into space.
Okay, that was pretty good.
It's actually just monologuing in the air as they fall.
Yes.
Quick
And-
question, did they make the sparkles occur at that time?
No, I don't do the sparkles. I do the theme music.
Okay,
Right.
And-
How loud is that theme music?
It is quiet enough that I have trouble hearing it through my headset.
Christ for that.
No, I'd say that this person looks up
Fuck.
and spots you, Tatiana.
And I'm posing. I am posing. I am in position
You're voguing.
as I slowly fall.
As you slowly fall.
Do I
And
notice them notice me? I have a 23 perception, so I notice them notice me, right?
yeah,
Just
you
keep
notice them noticing you, noticing them noticing you.
Do I recognize this person?
No, but you can recognize their species.
Oh.
This is a Wanty half-blood.
I stare him dead in the eye. The theme music plays. And very, very loudly I proclaim, while posing, the inspiration of an age, change pose, a clandestine beauty that brings all to stand in place. I change pose, stop hand, talk to the hand pose, towards him, other hand back to the head. The name's Tatiana, and it's time to engage. Alright, I'm gonna shut down.
We're
Alright,
not gonna have
crazy
to move.
snake dude see me and he looks like he's doing dude right now.
Do you need to get down quickly?
Too late.
Oh well. Too late.
I'll still do it.
I mean, you can.
Let's do him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wings past. Actually, no, I can do it
I-
twice.
Oh fuck, force damage.
Does that kind of knock his
This doesn't
trajectory?
Yep.
So what happens is with your elf anime eyes, Tatiana, you are able to see this snake man raise up a hand with his book in the other hand, aim it towards you. One of them misses completely, but the other shoots straight at you. And I'm assuming 21 hits your armor class, beats your armor class.
Your aim sucks. Fuck.
Sorry, I have a question to you.
Yeah.
Is Tatiana within 30 feet of me?
Is who?
Tatiana.
I'd say with their really good rolls, they got 35 feet in the air, and she was already lowering. So maybe?
I would like to cast Mage Hand to try and.
Mage Hand has a weight limit, which is Featherfall, so fair, but
No, I don't want to catch them. I would like to change their trajectory so that so that she's not falling towards fire.
Fair, yeah.
Controlled fall.
but yeah, Tatiana, you got 4 damage just then.
Yeah, I put it in.
Okay.
So yeah,
Um,
I'm casting Mage Hand.
sure.
Okie dokie.
Sure. You will be able to push or tow Tatiana out of the way. Sure.
Yeah, and I did directing her towards us. Or wait, did I see where the
Blast came from?
where the Ardich blast came
Yes.
from? Do I see any sort of cover that she could fall behind?
Aside from the fact that there is probably a burning building in between you guys? Yeah.
I mean between Tatiana and the Eldritch Blast.
No.
Point
Yeah,
of
I would
origin.
say.
No.
I would say that getting to a certain height, there will be buildings, but the buildings have been burned out for quite a bit, so I don't think the roofs are there.
Mhm.
I think the walls might be there.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
She'd need to lower a little bit more.
Okay. Well,
Julia wants to throw a rope up.
Nevertheless, I'm trying to control her fall so that she's falling farther.
Yeah, but I'd like to get her down quicker. If she's still in range of being damaged by this person, I'd like to try and get her down as quick as possible.
Hey, Michelle, what are you doing?
After watching that Eldritch Blast, I'm just sort of like leaning on my hand, like, oh. I could. Like,
Sorry,
wow, this is a good old fashioned time I'm having right here.
I'm glad you healed me.
Would you have died?
That was smart. No, but I'd be below half health.
Right.
Be
hang
unconscious.
On. Hang on. Oh. I use my hempen rope. I uncoil some of my rope and throw Tatiana.
Okay, so it's not a lasso. I have to catch it.
Well, I'd have to take time to tie a lasso.
Yes, that's true.
Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Submit. 23.
Yep, it does it.
Very nice throw.
You throw it into Tatiana's hands.
And it just wraps around her arms a little bit?
No, into her hands.
I close my hand.
Tatiana,
around the
wrap
rope.
around your arms and hold on tight.
I do so.
And I start pulling Tatiana down.
Okay.
Do I strength check to see how quickly I can pull him down?
Nah, we'll just assume that you did.
Yeah, so there's this
Tatiana, do you run?
really not great person doing some shady stuff with a book, and he knows
God.
we're here.
Are you old enough to be seeing that kind of stuff?
He's a Yuanti. He's a Wanti, pure, half-blood, pure blood,
Half-blood.
half-blood. He's a
Hang on. Yeah, in character.
Okay.
He's the half-blood prince.
He's the Voldemort prince. Ooh.
Technically true.
Oh, yeah, he's Severus Snape's older brother. Yeah. No. Alright. So. Yeah. He's He's a really shady looking Yonti man.
Well, shit.
And knows we're here. Tried to kill me. He
Double
missed
shit.
the first
Quite
shot. He really
strong.
whiffed that, but then he was
Triple
like
shit.
better on the second shot. So like, I honestly I think that I managed to intimidate him some with my introduction. You know, everyone gets a little scared when they hear hunt, or well, not scared. Everyone has a different kind of reaction depending on the circumstance. Really, the last word matters a lot here.
Huh.
But
Right.
yes.
Well, we're back down to triple shit, not quite
So,
triple shit. So,
I'm-
guys,
I say we fight.
well, when you look, did you see a path? Is there a path that is
Sure.
on
There's a
fire?
path.
Is it
Dennis
on fire?
relatively fire-free.
I mean, I don't think it'd be
in
much of a problem with a thaumaturgy cleric over here.
Yeah, but I'm still of the opinion that it's only lowering the f- and the stone is going to be boiling, roasting hot. And Tatiana's got bare feet.
But I have monk training to walk on fire coals.
No, you don't.
Still,
Do you?
no,
I mean, fire coals. That's a standard thing, right? Like
Not
you
really.
always see that.
No.
not really. And
You
besides,
walk
that's
on
just
hot
going to
coals?
callous your feet, and you want soft feet because you're sneak. But no, you have bare feet on hot cobblestone. Get on my shoulder.
Okay, I ride the shoulder.
Doesn't he have?
Hey, who's got armor?
I have a shield.
Ooh,
I have leather
are you
armor.
being boiled alive?
I have bare arms.
You have 8 arms.
Bare arms.
I know, but
There.
I'm saying armor. What kind of armor?
Is your
Leather.
fur caught on
Leather.
fire?
I'm not wearing
Does anyone
metal.
have metal armor?
I
Oh.
think I might have a pauldron, but I don't know if that's metal or. But it's padded with
Pauldron.
something. It looks more like tortoiseshell, actually. I don't know. I don't know if that's tortoiseshell or plate mail.
No, you have leather armor.
Yeah, but I've got a pauldron on.
I don't think I have armor.
Okay. I was just double checking.
Clothes.
Um.
I'm still against the fighting because, you know, flaming burning town, but I'm not going to abandon you. So if you decide we need to fight, if you all decide we need to fight, then I'm happy to fight. But we need to have an escape plan. Also, keep the feather. Is the feather fall deactivated now that they're on the floor automatically? The feather fall still active?
It
Until
stays for a minute.
a minute?
No. No.
Feather fall. One reaction which you take when you
No,
fall-
Okay,
cast
if the
it.
creature
creature
lands
lands, its
before-
spell ends. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's over. I can do it twice more.
Shit.
So
What the fuck?
Mm.
So that's what that is. This mouse, it's got a button on it that I've not assigned to him, but apparently if you accidentally nudge it, because it's on the side of the mouse, and you hit the scroll wheel to try and scroll down, it takes you back a page.
Oh, yeah, you don't even have to click the scroll wheel. It's just a back page. It's near your thumb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I have one of
God.
those. I have a forward and a back page.
No, because I've clicked it before by accident, but it's only actually taken into effect when I've clicked and scrolled back there. So that must be how it's configured. But dear God, that's annoying.
Are we?
are we in initiative yet?
No.
Are we running,
I
guys?
grab the holy symbol and make a quick prayer to my lady Lyra. Lyra.
Tatiana doesn't have a god.
Oh, okay. It
Guys?
mentioned it several times, so I picked one, but okay.
Guys,
Yeah?
Yes.
Featherfall might be useful again if we're going to launch someone for an aerial attack.
Are we launching
Speaking of,
someone for an aerial attack?
Tatiana, tie that rope around your waist.
Yeah,
Doing
I
what?
don't think
You
the
know-
aerial attack worked so great last time.
I
Well, that's
don't
because
have
we weren't
any.
attacking.
I don't have any range moves.
Because
I
would that
have a
not be
whip.
really...
I have a whip.
I would say actually, tie the rope around your waist, tie the rope around my waist, we throw you up, and then I run like a kite.
No, you throw me up and then I pull you up.
That
You
doesn't work.
just want to
Oh.
fly a kite.
Up where the air is...
Um,
I'm thinking that might be useful.
I I can run really fast, faster than everybody else. So I would rather run at the person because I have 40 movement speed.
Will your feet be okay in this heat?
Yes. Will my feet be okay in the seat? I assume that they will be.
Yeah.
So
I should
Tatiana,
also
so you run?
I should also mention that the smoke has created a cloud cover over. You guys probably noticed that when you guys came in. I just haven't mentioned it before.
No worries.
Oh.
Right. Plan of action then. I have my shield. See if I get hit with Eldritch Blast and I have my shield up. Can I push against the force of the blast?
No, because it's
No.
getting, if it hits you, it's getting past your armor and your shield.
If it doesn't hit your AC, then you can say that happened.
Yes.
Right. No worries.
I'm ready to go kick some warlock butt. I knew there was gonna be a warlock. I didn't know warlock, but I knew there was gonna be a warlock.
Okay. Well,
Tatiana
that's
knew.
Tatiana. Aslan?
I'm okay with fighting. I want to thunder wave them. And curse them.
Gothitelle?
I can curse.
You know what? Why not? This sounds like it could be fun for me, specifically for me.
Right. Guys, I'll make my shoulders clear. No carries. Sorry. And Julia starts kind of... Well, first of all, Julia asks where is the way in and... Are you two whispering to each other?
No.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt you while you were speaking, but if you got some spell slots, like how many spell slots do you have?
4 total, level 1, 2, 2.
Oh, you have level 2 spells already?
Yeah.
Oh, you're higher level than me.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, yeah, go ahead and kill me.
You have to ask for it. Gothitelle is never going to volunteer.
Oh, yeah, Miss Gothitelle, if you have just like your weakest healing spell, maybe.
Sure.
Thank you.
So I cast Healing Word over the group so everyone feels fresh.
Yeah, only Tatiana
And you
got
get
hurt,
5
but sure,
healing.
sure.
Thank you. That's perfect. It's
Wait. What were they wearing? Did they wear some sort of armor?
No, they aren't wearing armor.
How far were they from us?
Monks dodge the stuff.
They're around 50 feet in one direction, but you have to go around a building to get there.
And
Okay.
you don't see them either at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Okay.
Everyone's going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when Julia gets to what she supposes is the path, she... Oh, fuck. Sea of Flames. She just kind of looks around the corner to make sure she can try and sneak up on Omar. Maybe.
Can we do some sneaking
Omar was waiting for you. He was
for
expecting
a
you guys
surprise
come.
roll?
For you guys to come.
And Omar
He
shifts
kind of
to
saw
the flames.
us, so
Yeah, and he shifted the flames, so there's only a gap, and now he's had his own gap. Fuck.
What is the red the fire?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gothitelle waves.
Omar greets Faenoelle. He goes, "Oh, Noelle! I was wondering if you would reconsider my offer."
Nah, I'm good.
Oh,
Stone
Okay.
face, surrounded by flame, just like, nah, I'm good.
all right, if you insist. And he
Hey!
opens up his book, which was closed.
Hey, Snake Man.
Yes.
We had some shopping to pick up.
And you kind of caused an issue for that?
Mm-hmm. And he steeples his fingers underneath him with his book in the crook of his arm, and he goes, "That sounds like a you problem."
But it's become
Yeah,
a
but
you
it
problem.
seems like it seems like the speech changed up since we've last been here. Can you point us in the right direction?
Yes, it's about 1,000 meters straight down into hell.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, so that's where
That's
you like.
It's a strangely precise distance.
I said
Must be
about,
quite fam-
give or take
must be-
another 1,000.
You must be quite familiar with the local layout.
Oh.
Yeah, he's born and raised here, can't you tell?
No.
Yeah, and Omar
Pretty
Ormar is gonna be a bit of a pain and start it off because he was waiting on you guys.
Yay! You were
Can I-
waiting on us.
Can I
Did you
cast
have
a
some?
spell now?
Try and get us in the square. There we go. I like being in the square.
I should like to
All
cast
right,
Ray of
wisdom
Frost
saving
on.
throw.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, wisdom saving.
And go ahead and roll for some initiative. Make sure to click your tokens before you do it.
Okay.
23 on my wisdom save.
Very
Seven.
nice.
Charmed.
What's the DC?
Oh,
What
the
is the
DC?
save?
Yeah.
And a 9 initiative.
16.
I'm glad I did initiative first.
Alright.
2 seconds.
This is wisdom save.
Fuck. I am charmed.
Yeah,
I'm
you
Julia.
glad I
are.
did my initiative first.
I have a 19 for initiative.
Nice.
And I succeeded on my save.
We can be shaken out of stupor or we can be damaged.
So who failed and who didn't?
I failed. Julia failed. She got a 9.
I didn't.
I definitely did not fail.
Wait, so who's done what? So Gothitelle saved, Aslan is saved, Julia failed, Tatiana is saved, so Julia's the only one that's under it.
Okay. And these are just pretty lights.
Dude,
Right.
that's so
Okay, so
awesome!
Julie is the only one that got hypnotized. Okay.
So I would like to cast Ray of Frost.
You have these colors and I have my bubbles.
Fairies.
Can we see the initiative order?
Yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong one.
Oh, Aslan's going forward first.
Okay.
I think that was Omar doing a surprise round on us.
Yeah, because he was waiting
Cool.
on you guys.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I rolled
Good
a
luck.
19. And I would like to curse them.
You'd like to what, sorry?
Curse them.
Curse him. Okay.
Curse, curse, curse. It means that his speed is reduced by 15 feet.
Okay. And he takes 2 damage.
Yes.
Sounds cool. So what happens is
I need to get
You
through a
managed to
line of sight.
hit at his feet, and like one of his feet gets frozen to the ground,
So,
which means that he has half this. I don't know. I'm just so that's
he'd have low.
Aslan's, and then
I would have said it would
Ormar's.
freeze. I would say he's freeze his legs, so he can't move. He's frozen his foot to the ground, unless he's got to use half his
He's got half
movement.
damage. He's got half movement, so it's fine.
Ah.
Which is why I said 1 foot instead of 2.
His nerves must be going crazy right now with that heat difference. If those physics mattered.
If
Plus, he's a
physics
snake man.
mattered, it doesn't really matter.
Plus, he's a snake man.
Actually,
Are you anti-warm-blooded?
nah, we'll save that for later. Not that one. I think.
Oh dear.
Also, is there anything in the area with low flames that I could use the depth to stick cover for my movement?
He's chosen. He's parted open a pretty blank area, so you can't get cover.
Okay. How far are we from it? Okay. Send it. Tell me.
That's really triggering me because it's not snap to grid.
What do you mean? It is.
They're not on the grid.
Oh.
Oh,
Mine
easy
went,
with attack
mine
range.
went into it as soon as I clicked.
There. Yeah.
I would like to get closer to him for a later stab.
Does that mean that Julia has a higher dexterity than Faenoelle? Or in this case... Oh, are we changing him back to Faenoelle?
He does that. And
No.
he uses one of his abilities and he's going to cast again.
Did Aslan move?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just using my move.
Wait, so are these squares to scale or?
They're 1 foot each.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
And
1
he's
foot.
going to do another Eldritch Blast. One towards Aslan and the other towards Tatiana. So that one towards Aslan is gonna hit.
Wait,
Pretty
what?
sure.
Plus
Okay.
8?
That's his spell attack modifier.
Plus 8?
Mhm.
Jeez.
He's maxed out his charisma score. Did I forget to mention that?
The 4th level conjuration spell, which means he's got either some levels or he just gets that.
He's at least level 5 then.
At least level. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would be like level 8.
Anyway, so the first one misses from Tatiana. Again,
Maybe
to
like
Tatiana,
level
but
7.
See, your aim's still.
but Aslan, it hits, and
Super
Aslan
good.
would get 7 force damage. And as part of
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, you get forced back?
I do?
How many feet?
No, you don't get forced.
Alright, second. I will get my time.
Okay. And it's Julia's turn.
Am I still at 0 movement while I'm under this effect, or is it only for the first time I'm affected by it?
Creatures incapacitated, speed is 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage. So you have to keep doing it.
Okay. So, Julia is charmed by all this fire and flames.
Actually, no, you're not charmed by the fire and flames. You were charmed by the pretty glowing lights.
Oh, I thought I'd be charmed by Omar. Omar.
Well, you are now charmed by Omar, who made the pretty charming lights.
Yeah, but he's charming, isn't he?
He's like a snake charmer.
He's charming.
Wait, sorry. There is. I just saw the spell you cast, and I'm within 30 feet. So if I was already within 30 feet when he cast the spell, does it go off?
Huh?
I mean the Faithful Hound conjuration.
What do you mean?
Does the dog start barking because I'm already within feet of the caster?
Range is 30 feet of the caster. So
If it comes within, but you were already
Okay.
within 30 feet.
Alright. Cool. Can the Phantom Watchdog be like attacked?
What about the attack?
Can it be attacked?
Only if you know where it is.
Alright.
I think it's. Doesn't it say it can't be attacked?
And can't be
And
harmed.
it can't be harmed.
Alright, so yeah,
So
there's
you-
no point. I mean, you
Listen,
can
they
try.
attack it. They can attack it, but they can't harm it. That doesn't stop it from doing something. Just says it's unharmable. Not that it can't be touched or affected.
Anyway, so it's Julia's turn. Did you...
There's nothing you can do. I can't move. And I'm just being charmed by this.
Yeah, you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Your stuff is so cute. I love what's done to the place.
Oh, thank you,
Does it
dear.
make-
Okay, Faenoelle, you're up. Tatiana, you're on deck.
Do you do love? So
Faenoelle is sort of eyeing Julia up, like, how useful is she? Like, do I really need her? Should I ignore her?
I gave you a lift.
Yeah.
I have carried this entire team this entire way.
Faenoelle, I'm kind of hurt, so at least by next turn I'm going to come back for a heal.
All right.
Who are
And
you talking to? That's not Faenoelle. That's got.
I take.
Okay.
I walk over to Julia and just sort. Oh, nope, wrong. I should walk over to Julia and just sort of like nudge her, like, "Hey, we're in a fight. Hey."
So
One
that's
box is big
Faenoelle's.
enough, or-
Tatiana, what are you gonna do?
See
Oh,
the
you guys are
movement.
pretty sure that there's a dog somewhere. Well, maybe. Because what Omar does is he starts talking about a what was it? A big brown dog jumps over the lazy fox.
Fucking storybook villain. Literal storybook villain.
That was his somatic.
So how big are these fire flames?
They're about 5-ish feet tall, maybe 4. You'd have to do some pretty good dexterity or an acrobatics, I guess, to get across.
Well, I'm gonna whip him instead.
Okay.
Is it treated to avoid flame?
I mean, it's gonna be pretty fast.
Hopefully.
Anyway, so go ahead, do it.
I whistled
Nice.
the bad boy.
Okay. You with him?
Whip it real good.
Yeah. So yeah, I do that.
Okay.
And that's all.
He casts Hellish Rebuke in return.
Not kosher.
No, it's not kosher. What did you say your armor class was, Tats?
It's 14. So
But wait, no. But it's a dexterity save. So
oh.
DC.
that's
Oh,
Oh
safe.
yeah. Go ahead and roll the dexterity. Yay!
It's a 14 fire damage.
Please don't be worse. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, you managed to roll out of the way of this hellish rebuke of this hellish flames that surrounded you. Yeah. Oh wait, no, half as much on a successful one. So you take half that damage. So you take 7 damage.
I only get a little toasted.
Yeah.
Got 9 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than less than that. It's better than 2.
Better than
Yeah.
2.
It's better than 2.
Yeah, so that's that. Make sure you cross off that inspiration point. And Aslan!
Yes, I would like to cast Thunder Wave at Ormar.
Okay.
So
Hey, what level spell is that?
Level 1.
Level 1. Okay.
Yes.
Just to clarify, by the way, my great sword, is that a one or two-handed weapon?
I thought it was versatile. Is
Well,
it a
then it's
D10 or D12 damage?
It's a 2d6 plus
2d6
3.
plus 3.
It
I'm gonna say it's
doesn't-
two-handed.
So I think Ormar and the dog.
Oh,
Let me
no,
check.
the dog isn't near them.
Oh, isn't? Okay. Then
It's
Ormar.
in a 30-foot range that he can see.
Okay.
You guys don't know where the dog is.
Well, Ormar should do a classic.
And it doesn't matter anyways.
Oh, Christ, what was that?
He casts Counterspell, and he doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, property's heavy, two-handed.
Fuck. Well,
Are you gonna do anything else, Aslan? Like move or anything?
oh yeah, I'm going back the fuck to the cleric because I have a
That AoE heal spell would be cool.
Oh, an
like,
AoE
hi.
spell? That sounds great.
Like, hi.
Hi.
Now it's Ormar's turn. And guess what?
We probably shouldn't be grouping up like this.
I should also mention that the Faithful Hound gets a turn now. So let's see, that's going to be a 1d20 plus 8.
For its mod.
And
then
it's
on a
going
hit,
to be
just 4d8.
attacking... Well, let's see who's... Oh, everyone's in range, so... It's going to attack Tatiana.
Bye.
Bye, Tats.
It's nice knowing you.
So that's an 11.
So, 11 does hit.
That's not case.
Yeah, that doesn't hit, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You nearly escaped death, though you don't know why.
Yeah, you feel something push against you, maybe bite down on your armor before it retreats again.
Oh no, she doesn't know what he's going to do, especially when he's get the turn.
Oh no,
Back
yeah, I
later.
guess I kind of have to skip my turn. Julia, you can go. Go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do.
And I'm going to use my athletics to get over the flames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, I've got my hand axe and my shield out. So, athletics. Normal roll. Got a 13. Would that allow me to clear the 5 feet of flames?
1d4 damage.
1d4 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you're all gonna die. And these
Hold on.
squares are all 1 foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah,
I'm
this is-
22, so that brings me down to 18. Okay, and I am, if I get a ruler, and get away the dice roller, because I can't see what I'm doing, I am, actually no, hold on, you say it's 1 foot, and that takes me to 24 foot, and I have, what, 30 feet of speed?
Yep.
I can dash back out again if I want to once I've completed my action,
Mm-hmm.
so I can take my thing in part, so I am here. I am here.
Welcome.
Hey, and I
Oh,
am
hello
going-
there. You look a bit singed.
I know, it's a great look, isn't it?
Yes. I
I
think
wear it
you're
well.
missing something, though.
What do you mean?
You'll find out on his turn.
Is
Anyway.
this a physical?
Anyway, aren't you attacking?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Yeah,
with a
go ahead and
hand
attack.
cannon. Oh god. Normal submit. 23
Yeah, that hits.
slashing 4. And then I'm gonna back out. And if I'm here, and
How
I've
much?
used
How much distance do you have left?
up, I was here.
Okay.
And I've went to here. That's 24. So I've got 6 left. So I can get here.
Another 1d4. Unless you want to try athletics again.
I can try athletics again.
Okay. If it's lower than a 10.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you don't take any damage.
I'm right at the edge of the flames and I'm staring at him. Look at my guns, and I flex.
Ooh, those are quite nice, I have to admit.
My babies are beautiful.
Let's see, what's the range on this?
I'm within 10 feet of them. Now, tell me, what is it that I'm missing?
Oh dear. I think you're missing a little zing.
Bad pun. You should feel bad. Says Gothitelle immediately upon.
Okay,
Um,
what is the zing I'm talking about?
Aslan turns towards Gothitelle and like, is he critiquing her cooking skills?
What?
What do you mean? It's not a physical item. He's not stealing anything. This is
I mean-
metaphysical.
Zing is something that they say for cooking, you know?
It can be, yes. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius, which basically merged into the rest of the cloud cover, so you might not have noticed it, so do a perception check if anybody's looking up.
I'm
I'll
not
do it.
looking up. I'm not
What?
looking up. I'm looking straight at Ormar.
What?
When he says zing, I do look up. Like, is this what he's doing?
It's what he's doing!
I noticed the storm cloud is like, bad pun, feel bad.
The charge
You're not going to warn me that there's electricity?
No.
Bitch!
Choose a point you
expect
can
to
see
notice
within
this
range.
shit.
A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature
have a
within 5 feet. He's choosing this point right here.
Which point?
Right between you and me, Tatiana.
Y'all gonna die before I get to heal you.
Of that
Bitch.
point must make a dexterity saving throw.
I am going to attempt this.
Do better than I
Spell
did.
save 16.
'Cause I failed, even though I have a +5.
16 damage?
Is that?
That's 16 damage.
Yeah, that's 16 damage right there.
Binge.
Oof.
T-girl's down.
Healing word affects unconsciousness, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Except for the fact that Tats,
She's-
your full health was 16?
-5.
You're at -5.
Or 0. Wait,
Yeah,
one of
-5.
those. Yes.
Okay. And Julia, you're at...
2.
Oh, good. And Omar looks at you, tilts his head to the side, and goes, "You know what? That's a much better look on you."
Okay,
I
that
know,
one
look
is
what it's done
much
to my
better.
hair. Look what it's done to my hair. And I'm pointing to the hair that's all curled up. Do you take appointments?
Bonus points for delivery. Because Faenoelle.
I'm glad I'm getting your approval, dear.
You
I'm
don't.
going out this Saturday. I need a hairstyle.
Ooh!
What is your rates?
Ooh! If you are outdoors in stormy conditions, you cast a spell. The spell gives you control over the existing storm, and there is already
Oh.
cloud cover, so it doesn't increase. And Under such conditions, the spell damage increases by 1d10.
What?
Well, I mean, is smoke technically clouds? Different material.
It's not. Smoke is carbon particles.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
probably-
Redacted,
I mean, smoke
fine.
could stir the clouds, but I don't think there is enough moisture
Well,
in
that's
the
the
air
thing.
for
That's fair.
that to happen.
The
Okay.
smoke is carbon particles.
But I did see what you just tried to do there, and I don't appreciate it.
I mean, if I'm not actively out to kill you, what's the point?
Julia's just still continuing, by the way. I love your work. My hair is beautiful. I think I'm going to go out for a drink to try out this style.
Uh-huh.
Keep up the good work.
Also, another ability, he's going to use a second spell, and he's going to... Gosh, where did that page go? Ah, here it is. He's going to cast... Yeah, Ray of Frost at you.
Oh, fuck.
Bye.
That's a 13.
Ugh.
Oh, that hits!
Does it? I've got my shield up.
Oh, 15. Never mind. Fine.
Yes.
Fine, doesn't hit. Darn. And it creates a bit of a frost pattern, and like the pattern that it makes on there is like a rose onto the top of your shield, and it's very pretty. And it goes, you know what? That's even better.
That's so cool.
Yeah, his turn is done. Faenoelle.
All right. Well, as bonus action, I cast Healing Word, so everyone within my range, which is everybody, gets...
Everybody?
No,
Oh,
not
we're choosing.
Omar, 'cause I don't like him.
I mean, you like his style.
I do like his style, but everybody who is not Omar gets points.
She likes his style, but not his work. I get 4+, so I'm back up at 6.
Yeah. All right.
You're back from 0, so you get 4.
But you're on the floor right now.
Yeah, you're prone.
I'm prone.
All right. And then with that, I cast Toll the Dead. And since he was injured, it's the 1d12, so he takes 11 points of damage.
Wisdom save DC 13 though.
If he fails, the wisdom.
A
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. Saying that he maxed
Not
out
his
charisma.
best. Not his best.
Yeah,
no.
he takes 11
Okay.
Of necrotic damage.
necrotic damage, yes.
Ooh, you really are powerful with necrotic magic.
I try my
Lovely.
best, darling.
Are you sure you don't want to accept my partnership?
You know, so far you've been throwing out some pretty heavy shit, but no dead. I can't say I'm impressed.
Out of nowhere, Julia just pipes up that I'm getting the strangest case of deja mustard.
Deja mustard?
Julia's of the opinion that we're severely outmatched, so she's planning on carking it the next turn she gets the chance to run that.
Yeah, but
So yeah, Faenoelle, that's your turn? That's it?
Yeah, I use my action.
Is that
Use a bonus action. There's not really anywhere to run, so I'm
Quick
just gonna
question.
stay here.
The fact that Omar delayed his turn and put him behind Julia, does that mean that he stays behind Julia from now on in terms of actions,
Sure.
or does that mean? Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit closer.